Good morning. Morning, Catnips. How are you guys? Good morning, Julius. And good morning, everyone who's not named Julia, too. Good morning. How are you? Zral Williamson. You sweet, sweet man. Thank you for staying subbed for 13 months. For the big 1-3. If it were a floor in a building, it wouldn't even exist probably. But us, our love prevails. Thank you. Zral, thank you for staying subbed. Oh no. Oh no. Stepmom's stuck in a mug. Morning, Ethel. Morning, Tyler and Rubes and Ryu. How are you? Batmat, you too. I hope you're having a good Monday so far. Big Blue, hello. Nice to see you again. Oh yeah, it's nothing but morning voice here, baby. Rubes, good morning. I'm so fucking beat. I'm so tired. Lemon Claw, hello. Hi, Toucan. I know you're gonna be like, you're gonna start dreaming of me, and I'm in your ears during wake time and sleep time. Hello, Rose. How are you? Littling, hi. Good to see you. Littling, one of the seriously best artists I've ever gotten to work with. I'm always happy to see you. Tyler, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Kai, hello. Good morning, Zell. Happy Mom Day. I washed my feet special for you today, so that when you got to licking, they wouldn't be as salty as last time. I know you said that was a bit weird, the flavor. So I washed my feet before I got on stream today. Cuppy Wampus, it's true, Nathan. Good morning. How are you? Throwing junk food into my engine and just having fun. I love that. Everybody needs that every now and again. What's your favorite junk food you're chucking in the engine, Jenny? I was gonna come on here and give you shit for being late. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You can't hate on me. I have sleepy good morning voice. Oh my God, no, it is so hot here. Leaves, good morning. Every time I put this on, I'm like, Leaf, she'll fuck with this. How's the sunburn? Oh my God, brother, it's fucked. I really thought that if I slept with a thick coating of aloe vera all over my body, that I would be fine. Also, it got my legs too. No blisters, luckily, but I was wearing shorts and I didn't realize till after stream yesterday when I got up. I was like, why do my legs hurt so much? Everything hurts. And Cat Daddy was like, they're red. They're brown. I was like, oh, okay. So the backs of my thighs are sunburnt, and my back, the back of my neck, my upper arms, like all the back of me, basically. The front, my chest got it a little bit, but not as bad. So I did that thing of like, I went to bed and then I woke up in the morning and I'm like so hot, like my skin is hot, my clothes were hot. And I was just, yeah, I just feel dry as a nun's, well, you know, I'm dry as a nun's leathery elbows, as is the saying. Anywho, yeah, I'm a little sunburnt, I'm a little sleepy, but I'm really happy to be here. I love Mom Days with you guys. Hello. Not a bit, not a lick of detergent. That's right, thank you so much. Do you think you could get popsicles? For a second, I was like, oh my God, you're doing it back. We're both doing British right now. I was like, oh wait. You've been doing British. Yeah. Oh my God. Leaf says you should throw hands. Oh my God. dry as Mitch Marner's hair in the third period of a game 7. Hey, wait, how is he doing? How are the Vegas Knights doing? I've not been paying attention. Okay, popsicles. Banana? Fudge. Either or. Oh, do I have to say it in British?
No.
What?
I can understand you. Just surprised. Banana and fudge. I'm just surprised.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I feel like. I don't know. You know? Do you know every now and again you're like, I want a banana popsicle or like a fudge-sicle. Not the ice cream with the chocolate. That's gross. The just chocolate.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah. Really? Thank you. You're so nice. Yeah. I love you. Drive safe. See you when you're back. Bye. Sorry, guys. This really cute guy came in my room and I had to talk to him. He doesn't let me eat dinner if I don't answer him. I'm just kidding. No? No, I said you're so cute and handsome and good to me all the time and you always feed me good dinner.
Is that what she said, chat?
Cat Daddy punish her for liking the artificial banana flavor. That shit fucks. You guys don't like banana popsicle? Thank you, Rubes. That's what I said. He said yes.
When I had that scope put down my throat years ago, they used a numbing spray and they were like, it tastes like banana. Some people hate it, but I was like, it was great.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, give me a banana flavored numbing spray. Love you. Put her back in the sun and roast. That's dirty. That's mean.
We've got an outside, like, hot dog turn.
Yeah, like a little 7-Eleven hot dog rolling around. That's me. Hello, Sinfel. Sinfel VA. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you? Forgive me, chat. I'm a little out of it today. I'm a little bit tired. I like the banana popsicles. Yeah, Riddler, thank you so much for the 7-stream streak, by the way. Lanky, good to see you today. Cultist, you too. How are you guys? How'd you get so sunburnt? I just spent all of yesterday during the day out in the sun, and then the night before, like Saturday evening, late afternoon, we were out. And I just didn't have enough sunscreen on, I guess. Are the bed sheets stinging against your skin? Oh my God, yes, bro. My back, I tried initially sleeping in a bandeau, so I didn't have like a lot of clothes on, but actually having so much skin touching like the sheets as I moved around was too much. So I had to go put on a full outfit, like pants and a t-shirt to sleep in, so that at least that was already touching my skin. So if I moved in the bed, I don't know, it was easier this way. But then I woke up and I was immediately like, take all of this off me because my skin is so hot. It's like super heating my pajamas. I felt like a fucking bomb in the bed. It was so and you got good sun when you slept for like 10 hours and you're like, I'm so tired. Like, still fucked. But that's perfect. I love coming on Mom Day. A few footballs. I dropped the season 3 quarter in mods on whenever, if we get, okay, hold on. You dropped, 3-4. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rubes. You're awesome. When I was a kid, I came back from Florida with huge blisters on my shoulders. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, it's been many years since I sunburnt that bad. Oh my God, a bandeau. What do you think? That's not how you spell bandeau. What's a bandeau? Define B-A-N-D-O. Abandoned. Oh my God, a neglected or unoccupied building. Is that what you think I'm saying? Or bandeau, the traditional multifaceted self-defense system in empty-hand martial art, originated in Myanmar, because I'm not referring to either of those things. A bandeau, B-A-N-D-E-A-U. It's a narrow band, a narrow strip of cloth used either as a strapless tube-style bra or as a hair accessory. I was talking about, put a little French on it. Bandeau. Thanks, cultist. I am. Every opportunity I get, I ask Cat Daddy to slather me in aloe, and it's helping tremendously. gonna start clipping all the slander against Cat Daddy. Don't make it any easier for him. Lars, good morning. He's the smartest person and knows the most ever about Warhammer, and he likes the best factions. True that. He is the smartest person ever, and he does like the best factions. Although I didn't do him justice the other day. I asked him on a walk what are his favorites, and he said, is the Black Templar one? He said he has an ultramarine tattoo on his upper inner bicep. So I was like, it's Ultramarines is his favorite. But when we were talking, he was like, it's the Black Templars. But then the Ultramarines. He's just a friggin' poser, Ultramarine fan poser for getting that tattoo before the Black Templars tat. Banana, good to see you again. How are you? Good morning. He literally talks about this all the time. Don't break his heart again. I know. I'm like, hey, babe, can you remind me what your favorite factions are? And he's like... Yeah, since you weren't listening the last time I told you about it, I guess I'll tell you about it again. Salamanders and Iron Hands. Salamanders just sounds like salamanders. I saw a lot of little salamanders when I was in Mexico one time. You like the orcs? I wish I could contribute more to this conversation. I'm like, I don't know about any of these orcs. I'm going to look them up. 40K. I assume they're like orcs. Yeah. Why are they with a K, I wonder? What differentiates them from like orcs in another world with a C? Or is it just for funsies? 40,000 is what differentiates them. No frogs. No frogs so far this year. I'm actually tripping. Tundra, good morning. Salamanders are the kindest out of all the Space Marines. No surprise there. Salamanders are so cute. A very nice raid target. Did you just love Spring? Did you have a good time? She's such a delight. Truly. Spring, or if you weren't there last night, Botanical Spring VA. What a voice. What a voice. What a gal. She is so sweet. Her content is so lovely. I'm glad you enjoyed. I was happy that she was streaming. I'm glad Leash pointed it out. They are fungi. Where when they come to the party, everybody always says, I'm so happy that the orcs are here because they're really just a group of fun guys. That's so nice. Saw a lot of Tuco Salamancas when I was in Mexico. Man, Tuco was crazy. Tuco was a really good, was he kind of like the first bad guy, the first boss of the first season? Kinda? Is that how I could describe him? Is that fair, you think? Tuco was nuts. And like... Oh yeah, man, bring me back. I'm gonna rewatch Breaking Bad again, and I'm gonna watch Better Call Saul as well. I did do a Spring collab a couple months ago actually, but I would totally collab with her again. I'll have to find something. But if you ever wanted to hear me and Spring together with two other beauty voices, Katie in August and Sashimi, Sasha, you could look on my Meowster list under my socials and look for something called Neighborhood Rhymes with Schmilfs. Neighborhood Schmilfs something. Oh my goodness. Actually, let me make sure I put it on there. And by schmilfs, I mean super hot milk is like fucking gross. Super hot milk is like fucking gross is one word. How do I spell that? Neighborhood. You stupid bitch. It's not even on there. Hold on. I'm gonna put it on there so that if anybody how do I have a master list and so much of my content is missing from the master list because I'm the one in charge of updating it and I'm not good at that. Neighborhood Maybe it's because I didn't post it. So I didn't want to put it on my master list, even though I was in it, because it was posted by Sasha. I think she's XX _ neighborhood. She probably spelled it with no U. There we go. There we go. Okay, hold on. It's coming. Oh my God. No one, maybe 3 people care, but I have to do this now. I've locked in on this task. Solitario, good to see you. Jacob, you too. Super hot milk fucks. Wait, have you ever had warmed up milk before? I've never had warm milk. What's the whole title? Take care of their... Oh. I'm just gonna... All the... Excuse me. F. Collab. I spelled collab collag and coagulated blood. Coagulated. It came out 3 months ago. I don't remember when that was. We're just gonna go with that. I'm gonna put it in there around 0312. It's not exclusive, and it's wow, we're having a great time here, everybody. I'm fully paying attention, and I'm totally not locked in on this other task right now. For gray, that's a hideous. Why would you be gray? All the other things are so colorful. Okay. Got a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of gentle, a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. You know what? That's fine. And then I'm just gonna take all of this. I'm just gonna plop it in here. Yep. I don't care. Oh my God. This is taking so much longer than I thought it would. Audio here. Oh my God, don't listen to it. Just look at the time. 30:53. 3053. And then the link. Boom. There we go. Okay, anywho, totally back to business now. If that did interest you, it is now on my master list, which is available on that socials link, and it is released on 2026 0312. All the neighborhood something. You can find it on my master list. There we go. I did, in fact, do a collab with Spring. It was, get your schedule done. God, we'll be here all day. I think I just don't want to make one anymore. I don't like having a schedule. It's not that I don't like it, but it's like I like when I can just do whatever I want, you know? I like when I just do what I want when I want. No, I know it's good for you guys. It's not just about me. It's good for when you know when what is going on. I will make it today. It will be posted this week. Last week I posted the stream schedule on Friday. I'm such an asshole. To be in my defense, it got posted on Discord on like Monday. I'm like, yes, Zell, you're right. I really should work on the stream schedule. And Ruben is like, Kat, remember to do your... And I'm like, you know what? Fuck a stream schedule. Fuck a schedule. I won't be doing one at all. I mean, you can do both and just edit the stream schedule with a doodle. Yeah, that's true. And then you know like what to expect in general, but also, oh, cute. But also then I can just like edit it, and I don't have to. It's not a blood sealed bind. It's not a soul bind. A soul binding agreement. Oh my God. No. Fuck the guy from PayPal. I'll never call him again. And I'll take his mother Dorothy Mantooth out for a nice seafood dinner, and I'll never call her again either. Nathan, I'm shaking my little aardvarkian fist at you. Morning, Krim. How's it going? Have I ever played Stellar Blade? No, I haven't actually. I have not. It does look good though. Buckshot, good morning. How's it going? How good was The Walking Dead yesterday? That game was so good. I do love a choices matter game, even if sometimes the choices don't matter that much. It was really nice. Okay, what did I miss in here? Tundra, thanks for the biscuits. Sorry it took me a sec. What did you have when you were little and you couldn't sleep? A swift kick in the ass and sent right back to my bed. Buckshot, I'm good. Wisconsin Bear, hey. Sorry guys, I'm just scrolling back up. I was so locked in on that task. You listened while doing your taxes? Oh my god, I love that. That's great. Haven't ever rewatched VCS yet, but I should. You should. I'm like, hey guys, how about we fuck off Konosuba God's blessing on this wonderful world and we just watch Better Call Saul? But we won't do that. We won't do that. We'll watch the voted upon show. Ryan Meese, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. I'll call you Ryan unless you say that's not allowed, and then that's whatever you want. Goatsai, hello. Backsack, hey. Down. Man, I'm not gonna do this, but I would love to watch that show with you guys and on a specific episode have everybody's mics unmuted just so I can hear your reaction to something, because there is just one moment in Better Call Saul and it just, yeah, oh, like it, I literally, the scream I scrumped. I assume we're talking about the same moment. I'm gonna DM you because it was so good. I feel like we actually did talk about this before. Where are you, my boy? My boy Leash. Fucking killed me. Good afternoon, hot dog. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my god, there's actually a few moments. Guys, you're missing out. Oh, Better Call Saul was so good. Fuck. I'm freaking out. It was so Bruce. I'm like, Leash, I'm gonna message you about this show, and then I'm like, isn't Ruben such a little wiener? What a little butt munch. I couldn't think of anything. I wonder if people would pay to have someone watch a show with them. Aww. I wonder, it kind of makes me think of those like professional cuddlers. Not the cuttlefish. The cuttlefish. Oh my god. Spoiler alert, Zell. No, I'll text you. I'll tell you what I was talking about. And then I'll tell you what Leash was referring to. Meow, 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 meow. Oh. Can I forward this? Yeah. And then that. Tell my auntie about it too. Okay, put her on the phone. She just DM'd me another show Rubes is lying about having seen. Oh my gosh. Hi, Purple. How are you? Buckshot, happy belated birthday. How was it? Did you have a good B-day? Also, Noct, to go back to what you were saying, it reminds me a little bit of the people who do like the professional cuddling. And they like hug and snuggle people in a platonic way so that you can get the like oxytocin and shit that releases in your body. And I feel like that's really nice. It's cool that people do that. But I feel like me personally, I could never charge someone for something like that. First of all, I wouldn't offer my cuddles as a service. But secondly, I'm like, the idea of being like, well, if you want to watch with me, pay up. I'm like, that's so mean. But also, like, it's not in that vein, you know? Like, I'm sure some people would be like, yeah, it's a subscription service and we just hang out and I don't know. I don't know. I just think, oh, I got a DM from... Oh my God, Rubes, you're so funny. Guys, Rubes DM'd me and said everybody in Twitch chat sucks and they all stink and they are dumb. I can't believe one of my mods would talk about you guys like that. Oh my goodness. I'd hire a personal DM to play Dungeons and Dragons with. Yo, actually believe it. Actually, that's a great idea. Wow, Rubes, yeah. You really upset everybody. You really hurt everyone's feelings. College is soon. Oh, let's go, Purple. I'm excited for you. What's the program you're doing, if you want to talk about it? Celebrated it a week early. Oh, Universal Orlando. How fun. My mouth, Universal Orlando. Just totally stopped enunciating. That's awesome. I'm glad you had a good time. That's so cool. Right on. Shoot your goo, my dude. Backsack, thanks for the 3-stream streak. I had to pay her 10K across 3 months to watch Naruto. No, he's telling the truth. Everybody whose show gets picked, you have to pay me. What's the word I'm looking for? Pay me, not a duty, not a dividend. There's like a word for, I think tribute, no. When I think of tributes, I'm like, finder's fee, a retainer, royalties, royalties is close. Tithe, maybe. Pay me. Let me look up the definition. Divine tithes. Am I pronouncing that right? Tithes. Pay me. Damn it. All of these things actually work, but I swear I had a specific word. Also, Zeus, welcome in. Thank you. Finder's fee, a retainer. You kind of want to watch Shippuden right now? Me too. Me too. I kind of want to know what's going to happen. Remember when we watched the first 5 minutes and it was so good? Ugh. Also, the Sasuke figure that I had on my throne wish list got fully funded. I'm so happy. Yes, donkey balls. That's the one. You'll pay me in donkey balls. Actually just made, oh my God, that would be so fucking awesome. That would be so amazing. I can't announce it, but I'm on a 69 stream freak streak. Let's go, dope. Dope, you freaky. Thank you. Harry Potter ride at Universal Epic Universe was amazing. Great fun, despite stalling twice. Oh my gosh. Did it stall while you were on it? Did it scare you? I've never been. I've heard good things about some of those rides. Donkey balls equals Rocky Mountain oysters. Ew, that sounds not good. Rocky Mountain oysters sounds like something you would look up on Urban Dictionary and would be a fucked up sex move. Yeah, I was hitting it from behind and then I gave her the old Rocky Mountain oysters treatment. You know what I mean? It's bull testicles. I knew it sounded sexual. Nah, it's balls. That's bull balls. Who knew? Course is listed as automotive technology, motorsport concentration. Wow, that's so cool. What a cool program. Oh my God, I hope you have a blast. I hope you have a great time and you learn so much. Let's go to Cedar Point and we can ride the Millennium Force and you go at the front. So, oh my God. You're so funny. I wish that I was funny and clever enough to turn it around on you. Most of the jokes I have, I can't do here. Also, I'm just kidding because I don't have any. You're too, stop it right now. The audacity to come in my stream and be funnier than me. Despicable. Despicable. My vacation was great, but I caught Rocky Mountain oysters. Yeah. I had a great time until I caught the Rocky Mountain oysters. Oh my God. Imagine every time I get a joke I don't like, I just boom. I just drop the old one-word joke, which is stop. What's the word? It's stop. That's it. That's all the word is. Yeah, no, that's true. Okay, wait, I'm saying that out loud, but I've just read a message on Discord that death. Oh, phew. Star Samurai, thank you for the follow. Hello. How are you? Believe it. Oh my God. Imagine I'm like, what a joke. Banned. Out of here forever. Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh. Wish we could all talk about this show, but I don't want to ruin it for you guys. Oh, you know, Purple. Nothing. I'm not working on anything. In fact, what I am going to do is put on... I've just become aware that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 DMs from 13 different people. And I'm like, no, no, I don't like that. I'm overwhelmed. Which, no, I'm not. I'm not. But do you know when you were like, I haven't been replying to text messages, and now I have all these messages from my friends, and you're like, well, more than 13 DMs, but 13 conversations where there's at least one new DM in them. And I have that thing of like, if I reply to one, I have to reply to all of them, and I don't have answers for some of them yet, and that overwhelms me. I'm just tired. Hey, James Max, how are you? You're at work? I hope it's going well. I hope work is going well for you. Story. Oh, let's go. Thank you so much for these links, Rubes. Okay, we are going to watch today the video. Man, my sister loves fire. We're gonna watch the 2 videos that tell us what happened in the 3rd and 4th, I guess, seasons of the Walking Dead story. Telltale Games. All those alt accounts. I did look at the vote and see. I'm just trying to get you to come to my nudist prayer group. Please respond. Oh my God. Nude prayers. Can you even imagine? And I'm envisioning kind of like praying in say the way that maybe like, okay, wait, why am I so bashful about this? I'm envisioning nudist prayer, but like the Muslim way, where you pray and you're like fully down on the ground and you have to like look up. Can you imagine? You're like down on the ground and then you look up ahead of you and it's just someone else down on the ground on all fours, butt naked. Like, whoa. Never will you feel closer to God than when you're doing your damnedest to not be 5 inches from the dude in front of you's hairy ass crack. Like, I'm with God because I'm not here if that's happening to me. Do you know what I mean? You say that, Rubes, but I only saw like 2 or 3 names that we don't see super active in the thing. You'll be getting a bit. Oh my God, don't. I can't reply to that. I can't. Okay, we're just gonna skip right past that. We're going to skip past that. And I'm just going to say you are all welcome to Cat's House of Prayer. Chop. Chop, chop. Cat's House of Prayer. And we pray nude. And everybody's butts up. It's butts up to God in this house, in this prayer house. Butts up and pancakes. Let's go. Yeah, Cat's International House of Prayers and Pancakes. Except diseased. If you're diseased, you can't come in. So now it's called Chopped. Cat's House of Prayers and Pancakes, except disease. Except, no, I feel like it depends on the disease you have. I don't want to cut you out if you're just a little sick. Is our knees supposed to touch our elbows? Yeah. Yeah, I want you in full child's pose. Yogically speaking, you know, butts up, balls out for God. You're allowed in the house rooms. That doesn't count. It might, I don't know. Is it a disease? I don't know what it is defined as, but when I think of disease, I think of like, just don't have, what did the lepers have? Leprosy. Oh my. Can I have one?
Right now?
Yes, please.
They didn't have banana.
I feel like banana, they are sometimes they don't have.
They don't have a lot.
They are sometimes they don't. Thank you so much. I love you. You can have one. You want one? They're really good. Yeah, nice. Love you. What a good man. I'm gonna rub this all over my skin. I'm gonna rub it all over my melting, burning flesh. Wait for a moment. What's happening? We're going butts up, balls out, tits, and pussies to the sky for God. That's what we're doing. We're I didn't take the whole bag. And now I have a popsicle, Ethel. I have a... No, I don't want to slurp it in the mic. Thank you for the head pats, Blue. UCL, probably nothing. Is that soccer? Football? He's not a fan. The man does not care for soccer. He's only British in where he was born and personal experience, but he's not British in any other way. Running a cult is tough. It is, Jenny. It's been tough work. No tongue from Muggy Wampus. I'm sorry. This popsicle is gonna lower my body temperature. No, purple. No, you're in a totally not a cult. Can she wink? I winked. Yeah, she can wink. Totally not a cult. What do lepers have is the same as how many nights are there at Freddy's. No tongue from mom on mom day, no less. On this, my mom day. I'm sorry, Ethel. Okay. Rubes has provided us with a video, and it's the explanation for what happens in the next 2 parts of The Walking Dead. So I'm going to put that on, and we are going to watch them, because I want to know what would happen if we were to play the game. And unfortunately, we don't have time to play both of them, but we do have time to watch what happens. Well, saved in that final, just wanted to flex a successful hate watch. Aw, he might know about it. He pays attention to like goings on, but he's not like a fan to like necessarily like vote or like have, or not vote, vote for who wins the footy match. He might have like, he doesn't really care like who wins, but he might know like what's going on and be like aware. What? Oh, I love that so much. What kind of shoes do frogs wear? Open-toed sandals? I love that so rich. Hold on, I gotta text that to my mom and my friends. Hold on, chat. Let me put the music back on. Gotta text my mom. She'll love that. She's gonna love it. Hold on one sec. Oh my God. I know I'm slipping into an anti-social funk because I have so many unread text messages too. Anyway, gonna skip past those and text my mom. Hey, what do you call? Oh wait, what kind of do frogs wear? I'm not gonna give her the punchline until she texts me back. That's how I keep my mom in touch with me. When the theme of the meeting is joke of the day. You have a daily joke of the day meeting? Sleepy. You're not paid by taxes, are you? Because I'll stop paying my taxes right now. I'll stop contributing to the betterment of my country and Ontario. If you are, but you wouldn't be. That's not the public sector, is it?
Is that what your taxes are going to? The betterment?
Yeah, are my taxes really? Nah. It's mom day, but I'm not ready for that today. Then consider me a tax evader. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing government. I love paying taxes. Okay, let's put on this Walking Dead video for real now. I text my mom. I can't wait. She's gonna literally love that joke so much. None. No maple syrup. Honestly, I know this is very anti-Canadian of me. I don't like maple syrup that much. I like it if I'm baking and I want to add it to something, you know, but I don't like maple syrup on like waffles or pancakes or anything. I think it's way too sweet. Corn syrup is superior. I don't know. That seems crazy. I just know Sleepy was singing Imagine by John Lennon during COVID. Take my face and bash it off another brick wall. Do not bring me back to that time. Oh my God. Okay, we going over here. We putting the video on. Everyone's gonna watch it as a big family. Hold on. Okay, let's go over. It'll be easier to watch over here. I'm just gonna squeeze down here. And then let's see. Is anyone who has been around for, actually, whether you've been around for my playthrough of The Walking Dead or not, is there anyone who played it yourselves or has seen what happens in part 3 and 4? What do you put on your pancakes? I put on syrup, but not, I put on the like, I don't know, like Aunt Jemima syrup. You know what I mean? Which I know is garbage. Like it's just pure sugar slop. To be honest, I don't eat a lot of, pancake syrup. I don't eat a lot of pancakes, waffles, any of that. If I have waffles, they're usually protein waffles and I'll have like nut butter on them. But if I'm having syrup on them, then I would have like pancake syrup. I just find maple syrup is so gritty and sweet. And I don't know, but it's so good. No, it is like in certain things. Yeah. I don't know why. I just find it not my vibe. Yeah. I've been using the same Aunt Jemima bottle for the last 7 years. I said, keep her on my fucking bottle or I'm not buying it anymore. So now I buy the big vats of syrup and I get Cat Daddy to use his big strong muscles and he pours the syrup into my old school Aunt Jemima container. Protein waffle with Greek yogurt and a little bit of syrup. That actually sounds so good. Ooh, that does sound really good. I do fuck with a protein waffle and various toppings. Also, good morning, Mick. How are you? Might we get a shout out for McHext? Yeah. Ooh, that sounds good. Chocolate protein waffles with hazelnut butter. I had chocolate protein waffles with almond butter. Was it almond or cashew nut? One of them. Swing by to pick up your Canadian card. It's the least Canadian thing about me is that I don't like maple syrup. Fruit. Yeah. Yeah. What a chungus. Okay. Let me get this. I'm trying to eat this popsicle without slurping it in your ears. It's so good. Okay. Bop, bop. Chicka, chicka. Chicka, chicka. Cottage cheese. No, not really, but it's got so much good stuff in it. I feel like I should fuck with cottage cheese. Do you fuck with the cheese? Just trying to power through the day, eh? I hope it goes by quick. I hope the weather isn't fucking crazy over there. It's hot as balls where I am right now. Okay, let's see. I'm being a good gal, Sleepy. Let me see. How to measure things like a Canadian. Speed, metric, distance. Is it your height? No. Is it a long distance? Yes. Metric. No. Related to work. Metric, imperial. Oh. Is it for cooking? F. Oh, yo, this is actually kind of accurate. Except, no, yeah, yeah, this is weirdly accurate, actually. That's funny. I'm like, no. And then as I read it, I'm like, oh, we do be doing that. We are a little confusing. Nakia, hello, how are you? Scoop of cottage cheese and scrambled eggs is one of your fave. Okay, I've heard that actually, cottage cheese and scrambled eggs, because it makes it like lighter and fluffier and also adds a fuck ton of like protein and stuff to it. And then you don't experience the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the texture of the cottage cheese as much, because in scrambled eggs, all of it together is like a thing. That sounds good. What are strawberries if not berries? Oh my God, I love strawberries. Okay, I'm going to put this on. Let's see. I'm so curious to see what happens. So I just saw a comment. Season 3 is half spin-off, half canon as it revolves around a new family in the universe, but Clem does show up. Okay. I feel like I'm like, okay, skip whoever this other family is, but no, we'll watch it properly.
Welcome to the third installment of Telltale's The Walking Dead series, A New Frontier. Now, this video is part of a series.
How's that volume for you guys? Can you hear it okay?
Dead by Telltale. Now, this game isn't directly related to the previous
Man,
one.
remember Luke dying in the water?
And a new story. However,
that was so sad.
The hero from the previous 2 games does still feature, so it is important that you know what happens in the previous games. And on that note, you can watch my recap video.
This is very
The Walking Dead Season 2 by clicking up
It
here
looks good
to find
visually.
my recap of the first game on my channel. Such is the nature of this game, the narrative is slightly defined by the
aggregate
decisions
accessory
that you
fruits
make.
is what they
These
called me
only
in high
cause
school.
slight changes as the game is still planned to end a
Yeah,
certain
fuck
way.
Bonnie,
I'll try
bro.
and highlight when such decisions exist.
Fucking
If you like this
hate
video,
Bonnie.
then I just ask that you hit subscribe. It takes me a lot of time to make these recaps, and a few extra subscribers at the end of it is a nice reward. Let's begin. The game opens with a pre-outbreak scene as we park for Clementine and Lee's story for now.
I'm
Join
giving them
new
the subscribe
character
and the like.
Javier, who is running to his parents' house, having been told that his father is sadly dying. When arriving, we're told that dear old dad has indeed sadly died before being berated by his brother, David, who immediately gives off uber dickhead energy.
Uber
After a scuffle,
dickhead.
Kate, David's wife, arrives
Yeah,
and
look at the
consoles
whoa,
David.
like
Now,
the
I don't
look at
claim to
the
be an expert in reading
visuals in
wiki,
this
spend
one.
my time playing and talking about video games, but I do reckon that, you know, Kate wants a bit of
3
happy
stream
air.
streak.
Inside,
Thanks,
we attempt
Mick.
to comfort our grieving mother, only to be slapped in the face. Not our night tonight. Moments later, Mariana, David's daughter and Javier's niece, fills up a cup of water and takes it
Oh,
to
this was the
bedroom
first
where
season
our
on next gen
father's body
consoles.
is
Got
laid.
ya.
Javi's mother explains that Mariana doesn't need to do that anymore before the young girl replies,
No, Yaya. People's awake.
and I think,
Oh.
shit, what on earth could be happening
Uh-oh.
in this zombie apocalypse game? Yep, you guessed it, Papa isn't a rolling stone, he's a zombie. He attacks this dude who is so unimportant to the story that I forget his name, and then is restrained by Javi and David. Silly old mama
Yeah, I know we
decides
don't
to
have any
strike Papa's
association to
face
these people
and
because we didn't actually play the chat, but I'm already hooked.
Silly old bat. Eventually, Javi has to make the difficult decision to kill his father, saving David's life in the process. David takes off to the hospital with mother, while Javi follows with Kate, unnamed dude, and David's children, Mariana and Gabe. Javi then notices that unnamed dude is bitten. The scene.
Man, being in this, I was thinking that too, that this guy's voice sounds familiar. Being in the very sort of like breakout of it all, and I mean, I guess everybody would be unless you were one of the babies born in the fucking apocalypse. But I just love seeing how it goes down initially, like the very beginning of the first season with Lee. I loved that he was being transported to jail and blah 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 blah, and then it all just like kicks off. Like I love that, you know. It's cool to see like what would people be doing a year into it, 3 years into it, whatever. But since I would probably fucking off myself long before then, I really like about these things like what happens immediately when society starts to collapse and crumble. That is so intriguing to me. Oh yeah, the first season of Fear the Walking Dead spinoff because it showed way more of the actual beginning of the outbreak. Ooh, see, yeah, that's right up my alley. I think that sounds cool.
Ends. Flashing forward to the modern day, Javier is still on the road with Kate, Gabe, and Mariana, suggesting that they never managed to reunite with David or his mother. Unnamed dude is unsurprisingly not with us. Rest in peace, brother. Your name will never be forgotten. When trying to siphon gas from a junkyard, Javi is held at gunpoint by bandits who claim the gas is
Bye,
theirs.
Purple.
Witnessing
We'll
this,
see you
Kate,
later.
Gabe and Mariana hide but are eventually found, causing Javi to defend them. Javier is knocked out and wakes up in captivity, being transferred somewhere by truck. In a slice of good fortune, a nearby tree falls, causing the truck to crash, allowing Javi time to escape. We're given the option to shoot our captor or let him go. Should you let him go like I did, he will reappear later in the story and recall this encounter within dialogue. Moments later, we are again held at gunpoint, but I soon recognise a familiar voice. And then, with a tear in my eye, I see our girl, Clementine, still surviving and still heeding Lee's advice.
Clem.
and
Thank you, Zell. I've got it open in another tab.
Clementine reveals that she caused the tree to fall before allowing
She's so
Javi to
old.
leave. However, Javier expresses
Look at our
his
girl.
need for help, explaining that he needs to find his family. Clem agrees to lead Javier to where he needs to go and where he last saw them, but in return for his van. Clementine also explains that a huge
Where's
herd
Arby's?
has occupied that area and that they should wait until morning. The duo
Where's
head
Kenny?
to a nearby settlement which Clementine has stayed in before, called Prescott. Narrowly surviving the journey with Clementine's bullets not firing, they are saved at the gate by a man named Tripp. Later that night, inside Prescott, Clementine gets into an argument with the man who sold her the misfiring bullets. However, this time, they don't misfire, and Clementine kills the man, which is kind of like
Clem.
the post-apocalyptic equivalent of getting a refund. Because of this, Clementine and Javi, by association, are thrown into a jail cell. Later that night, a lady named Eleanor treats Javi's wounds that he has sustained during the aftermath.
Eleanor
After some casual
is
flirting, Tripp arrives and
pretty.
tells Javi that he will take him to try and find his family in the morning. However,
Yeah.
Eleanor explains that may
AJ.
be too late
Not
and
Arvo.
offers
I just
to
called him
get
Arby's.
out of his cell. We have
'Cause
the
he's
option to
AJ and
sneak out
Rebecca's
with Eleanor
kid.
or to wait until the morning. I realizing
It felt
pretty
right,
easily
Arby.
that Tripp is, pretty handy in a fight, decided to go with him in the morning. This choice is very minor and doesn't change the story too much. While the duo sleep, we see a flashback to Clementine and
5
AJ,
stream
you
streak.
may
Thanks,
remember as a
Nico.
baby in the last game. The duo are seemingly
Oh.
living a pretty safe life in a settlement before it is attacked and they are forced to flee. Clementine is grazed by a bullet to the
Oh.
cheek, the cause of her modern day scar. They narrowly escape, with their lives. True to his word, Tripp takes Harvey back to the junkyard along with Clementine. We find Mariana and after
Oh,
killing
yeah,
some
that
walkers,
makes sense.
reunite with Kate and Gabe, who were sheltering in a nearby truck. However, as I remind you a lot in this series, Telltale are soulless story writers that never allow us to be happy. And
Oh my
Mariana meets
god.
her maker and the gang are forced to fight back the
Bruh.
attackers. Before fleeing, Kate decides that they can't leave Mariana's.
What? I'm so glad that we're just watching this and that we didn't play this, because just a minute ago I was like, oh, I don't really care about these people because I don't know what's going on with them. And then I was like, no, I feel like I'm curious. Like, what's the story? And then, yeah, boom, dead. That's the story. Oh, do you like her? Fuck you. Get out of here. That's how I feel about every character I ever liked in this, except for Clem and Kenny. Isn't that wild? Yeah, Clem's hard as fuck, schmoozo. You haven't missed much, though. We've just been reunited with her. We're just watching this now. It starts with a different family who they're already picking off in this season. But Clem is back. She's got little Arvin Jr., Arvin and Rebecca Jr. with her, and she's a mean shooting machine now.
Body, which
It made it his
is
whole
pretty
personality.
stupid, and naturally, she is shot trying to reach it. The episode ends.
Wow.
Tripp takes Gabe and Kate back to Prescott, and Javier and Clementine manage to fend off the remaining attackers and bury Mariana. Upon
Alvin, what did
finding
I call
the
him?
attackers' bodies, Javi
Arvin?
notices a strange mark on his neck.
Alvin?
Clem recognizes it and reveals that she has ran into this group of people.
Arvin.
before.
They call themselves the New Frontier.
My bad.
And I'm like, that's the name of the game. Back at Prescott, Kate is stable, but still in a bad way. During a heart-to-heart with Gabe about the loss of his sister, the New Frontier arrive at Prescott's gates. The group, led by a man named Badger and Max, demand
Badger.
Harvey come with them as punishment for killing some of their men earlier. They reveal they have a hostage called Francine, who is the wife of Prescott resident Conrad. We're given the option to fire or surrender ourselves. I chose the latter. No matter what you choose, Clementine fires and Francine is killed.
Clementine.
Around the gates, releasing walkers into Prescott before flooding it with tear gas. The settlement is overran with most residents dying. Tripp, Eleanor, Gabe, Kate, Harvey, Clementine and Conrad all manage to escape. The new plan is to head to another settlement called
She's
Richmond.
crazy.
As Harvey and Clem fight off some walkers, Eleanor and Kate drive on, fearing for Kate's health as she worsens. Harvey, for the 300th time in this game, finds himself held at gunpoint. The man is revealed to be Jesus. No, not that one, but that one from the Walking Dead comics and TV show. Jesus is every bit as badass in this as he is in those, and we soon learn he's a pretty good guy. He reveals that he is on his way to Richmond, but is seeking his...
I love seeing some of the characters from the show in here. I vaguely remember Jesus, I think. Did Jesus come into The Walking Dead before Negan's season, or maybe did I just see... Maybe I just saw something about it. But I like seeing these little character crossovers. Like when we had Glenn in the first season.
Realizing they've just sent
Okay, like right before Negan, that makes sense.
The very group they were running from, the group panics. Meanwhile, Clementine has another flashback. We see her and AJ sheltering from walkers, presumably after the events
Jesus
of
was
the first
always
flashback.
there.
Another survivor then runs into
He
us.
is
She's
always
revealed to be
walking
Ava,
next to
and
you.
explains that she is with a group
Thanks, dope.
The New Frontier.
and I'm like, no, Clem, they're the baddies. Back in the modern day, while passing through a railway tunnel, Clem can...
It was a big deal being put in the game. Was it? Or you just because Jesus?
Fights in Javi and reveals her true link with the New Frontier.
I was one of them.
Clementine also explains that she can't go back there and will be going her own way. Sadly, this conversation wasn't as private as Clem thought, and Conrad overheard and holds Clem at gunpoint. Conrad plans to hand over Clem to the New Frontier in return for Eleanor and Kate, which Harvey refuses. Conrad attempts to use Gabe as further motivation.
Whoa, Conrad. Oh, shit.
There is an option beforehand to agree with Conrad's plan and turn Clementine over. Only 10% of gamers chose this, and it leads to Clementine's New Frontier past being revealed to the rest of the group, but ultimately, doesn't affect the story too much. After Conrad's shooting, Clementine decides to leave on her own. After telling Tripp and Jesus that Conrad was killed by walkers, the group stumbled upon Kate still in the car that Eleanor was driving. We arrive at the gates of the New Frontier and appeal for medical help for Kate. However, Max, our friend from earlier, denies us. Moments later, one of the leaders of the group arrives at the gates, and are we all ready for a plot twist? It's David. David's alive and is part of the New Frontier.
Oh.
What? Hold up. Wait a minute. Wow. Ooh.
Like with all cliffhangers,
I like how he edits.
the episode picks up where
Hey,
it left
Caramel,
off as
how are
David and
you?
his family reunite. He
How's it
orders his
going?
soldiers to stand down, and the group are allowed inside. Kate and Gabe go with David, while the rest of the group are forced to go into quarantine, which is said to be procedure. David later takes us to see Kate and...
It's fine, though. It's only 2 weeks. It's only 2 weeks they have to be in there. And then they can come out of quarantine and everything will be fine.
On the way, Harvey tells him of Mariana's death. David is visibly disturbed by the news, but asks Harvey to keep it to himself.
Thank you,
explaining that
Zach.
He runs the New Frontier alongside 3 other people.
That's right. You just got to
Howard
flatten that
loves
curve.
Politics. We visit Kate, who now, with medical attention, is on meds.
Imagine
She expresses
all
her
the
concerns
people.
about the New Frontier to Harvey, suggesting that despite David, they should leave at first opportunity. We attend a council meeting with David and 2 of the other council heads, Joan and Clint.
Oh, I like her
Max is
hair.
brought in to address the tensions, which just fuel them, and we're given the option to tell them about Mariana's death. And I was like, yeah, fucking right, I will. They shot a girl in the face. Regardless of what you
Thanks,
choose,
Blue.
Joan and Clint decide to not allow Javi into Richmond, and the group are cast out. Kate, Gabe, and Eleanor from earlier are allowed to stay. Outside the gates, Ava hands us a big bag of weapons upon the orders of David. Upon inspecting the bag further, they find a map hidden by David. Naturally, they follow it. On the way, Tripp and Harvey talk women, and the big bruiser reveals he and Eleanor used to be together and clearly still wishes they were. Moments later, they are attacked by a herd of walkers, and Clementine arrives just in time to save our dear old Javier. In another
Clementine is such a fucking badass in this one. I love her so much. So much. Also, I've got a booster shot for you. You just got to come to my house and you have to have no work for the next 3 days because you'll be going nowhere for 72 hours. But I promise it'll do something to you.
Flashback, we discover AJ is unwell with some kind of infection. Dr. Lingard, the 4th head of the New Frontier, discovers Clementine and
AJ.
is clearly high. He says that AJ is a lost cause and no medicine will help him, and by using any on him will just mean someone else will have to go without later on. We have the option to inject AJ with some meds. Either way, we are found by David and Ava. In a rage, David shuns us from the group, forcing us to go
Caramel,
back
of
out
course.
on
Thank
our
you so
own.
much. Thank you for popping by. Sending you lots of love. I hope things get really good for you soon. Thank you for popping in. It's always so lovely to see you. You take good care of yourself.
He takes AJ from us, stating that he is not well enough to travel.
Oh my god.
You monsters!
Back in the modern
Oh my
day, we
God.
arrive at David's destination, which is a warehouse, and David himself soon arrives. He and Clementine share a frosty reunion before Clementine asks if AJ suffered before dying. To which David replies,
He lived, Clem.
David explains that Dr. Lingard gave him to another family away from
Wow.
Richmond. Upon further inspecting the warehouse, the group finds supplies from Prescott and other camps, suggesting
So they
that
just
David's
took the
team
baby
had
and
been
gave him to
raiding
somebody
other
else?
places for supplies, to which David claims to have no knowledge of. Soon, Lonnie, Max and Badger enter the warehouse with more supplies, suggesting that they have been operating beyond David's orders and raiding nearby settlements. Naturally, David confronts them, which leads to a gunfight. During the skirmish, Harvey kills Mariana's killer, Badger. We are given the option to finish him or to let him turn. I let him turn, as that felt more of a just punishment.
He's voiced by
for his
Alex
crimes.
Hernandez,
The decision does play a
who
role later
voices
on. With the fight over, Max
Charles.
claims that they wasn't acting without
Noshir
orders,
Dalal.
that Joan
Two
was
different
aware of
voices,
their
but I could
crimes.
hear
We
it
can
too.
kill him or take him back to help us expose Joan's crimes. I chose the latter. It's worth noting at this point, Jesus departs the group, claiming his friends are probably already dead, and he's going to head back to his old group. We sneak inside and reunite with Kate and Gabe, while while Tripp finds Eleanor. Kate tries to
Big
convince us
stretch.
to ignore David's plan to expose Joan and just leave together without him. Purely thinking of his son, Gabe, who pleads with us, and the fact, he is still my brother, I refuse Kate's advice. Either way, both decisions lead to the next scene. With the rest of the group in hiding in David's house, Javi and David confront Joan and the council. Joan denies Javier's claims, but if the player
There's
chooses
not
to
nearly
stay,
enough Clem time in this
further.
one.
Had we killed Max, Lonnie, the third member of the group that managed to survive and escape earlier, will tell the truth instead. Joan admits the crimes, but claims they were necessary to keep her community alive, a notion that eventually Clint and Dr. Lingard agree with. David and Harvey are detained before being knocked out. The episode ends. Episode 4 begins with David and Harvey locked in a cell. Joan soon arrives and takes David away, forcing Harvey to escape the cell thanks to the help of Gabe. If you backed up Kate earlier and attempted to leave without David, she will be the one that saves you here. Reunited with the group, we spot a huge herd outside the gates of Richmond. Harvey is shocked, but
That's a big
fighting
herd.
well. We, alongside Ava, who out of loyalty for David helps us, plan to get into the armory ahead of a pretty inevitable fight. Javi and Gabe take on the responsibility and collect the guns. When leaving, the duo are forced to hide in a cupboard, but Gabe decides to play hero and Javi is stabbed in the shoulder. Stupid prick. Javier heads to the medical
Stupid
room
prick.
and finds a passed out Lingard feeling the effects of another drug binge. Clementine is also in the room, having arrived to try and find out the whereabouts of AJ. After discovering her
they're
confused
muted.
response, Clementine reveals that she has got her first period, to which Harvey can offer
Clem, you're becoming a woman. That was so funny, and I'm sorry that everyone else couldn't hear that. Wait, I'll unmute it just for this. Did you do it just for me, that one? Did you already know and you thought Kat will like this? I really liked that as a soundbite. I'm going to play it for everybody. This is what I had to say just now. Oh, will I? It's frozen. What's happened? Huh? Oh, maybe I can't do it. Why is it doing that? What is that? Oh, here we go. Moo. Moo. Thanks. Oh my God, a twofer. A twofer. Thank you so much. Moo. Oh my God. Moo. What a sassy cow. Sassy cow is what they called me in high school. Okay, I'm gonna remute those and keep this going. When you said herd. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. Oh, where's the video? Over here.
some advice. Clementine then offers to stitch Harvey's wound up, explaining that she has done this before on herself, a callback to the second game. With our wounds stitched up, Dr. Lingard wakes up and offers to tell Clementine of AJ's whereabouts if Harvey agrees to inject him with a lethal dose of drugs, claiming that he no longer wants to live. We're given the choice as Clementine pleads with us to take the deal. I say,
All right, I'll do it.
and killed Lingard, who, when dying, reveals that he gave AJ to a ranch called the McCarroll Ranch. If you refuse, Lingard is left alone, and Clem doesn't learn of AJ's location.
Oh, shit.
The group hatch a plan to rescue David and escape via a fortified truck which is kept nearby. After becoming frustrated that Javier won't let him come along on the rescue mission, Gabe throws a tantrum and exposes the truth about Conrad, much to Tripp's shock. Once again, stupid little prick. After getting the truck, Kate and Harvey share a moment in which she reveals her love for him. We, as Harvey, can respond in the same way or reject her, and I thought Kate was fine, so I said,
Let's go for it. We gotta try, right?
and the duo finally share a kiss.
Love.
But don't forget, this is a telltale game and they forbid us to have too much happiness for too long. Ava soon radios in and tells us that Joan is planning to hang David in a public execution. Javier, Clem and Gabe head to the town square. When there, they find the corpse of Lingard and Badger, which Joan uses as examples of the crimes that David has committed. If we killed Max or Lonnie too, they appear here as well.
Mr.
Joan spots
Steal Yo
Javier
Girl.
and reveals that
Hi.
Eleanor told her
Speaking of
their
Steal Yo
plans,
Girl,
bitch, and then
where's she?
marches out Tripp and Ava. Joan then forces Harvey to choose one person to save. The other person will die. Whoever you choose to save, Joan will kill, basically betraying your choice and going against your wishes. I admit this is my second playthrough, so I knew what was going to happen, so I chose to save Tripp because I preferred Ava. Tripp dies and Eleanor cries out, and I'm like, well, this is basically on you, isn't it, you snaky bitch? Disturbed by her actions, Clint steps in and offers Harvey the chance of exile,
Marshall says
allowing him and
hello.
David and co to leave but never return to Richmond. We can take the deal or attempt to shoot Joan. I chose the deal and Clint frees David. However, David then switches and holds Clint at gunpoint, claiming to not trust the deal. A few moments later,
God, my
Clint
fucking
gets
mic
free,
stand's
which leads
so
to a huge
busted.
shootout in the square. If you choose to shoot Joan, Joan will die and the same scene plays out. If not, Joan will escape during the
What the
fight.
fuck?
Attempting to help,
Oh my
Kate
God.
arrives but crashes the truck. Clementine says,
Javi, you've got to get over there before.
Oh,
and Javier thinks, before what?
Kate!
The next episode starts with a flashback to Javier and his dad. His father makes him promise to always be a good brother to David, a promise which will come to surface later in this episode. Snapping back to the modern day, the crash and explosion allows the herd of walkers into Richmond. Javier desperately tries to help Kate, but finds the truck empty. However, we soon find Kate miraculously unharmed, which to be
Wow.
honest, makes no fucking sense.
How'd
exchanges
she
an
live?
emotional hug with Harvey instead of her husband, which noticeably pisses him off. Naturally, we're blamed by a lot of the survivors in Richmond for the injuries and deaths sustained in the gunfight and the Walker invasion. Remember that guy in episode 1 that we let live? Well, Javi attempts to save his life by cutting off his bitten arm, a trend which has appeared in every game so far in this series, and in keeping with this trend, doesn't work, and the man basically bleeds to death. Not helping
man,
our
that would
popularity,
suck.
his wife then holds us at gunpoint before David brutally breaks her arm, perhaps giving us a look inside his mental state. Next on this week's episode of David is a Nutjob, he stands on the edge of the tallest building in Richmond and is like,
Stand with me.
and you know me, never want to turn down a good time, so I jump up there with him. The two brothers have a heart-to-heart, and David explains how he was built for this world because he is a soldier, and how he wishes he had more heart and empathy like Harvey. The group managed to escape Richmond, with Eleanor staying behind to treat the wounded, but, you know, fuck that snaky bitch. When crossing a particularly tight
Oh,
gap,
shit.
Ava or
Oh,
Tripp,
shit.
depending on your choice, falls and dies. The gang attempt to find a vehicle big enough to clear the walkers out of Richmond, but David disagrees, claiming they should leave together and never return. The others disagree, unable to leave the survivors of Richmond at the peril of the walkers. Gabe, however, adding to the ever-growing list of reasons to hate him, takes David's side and agrees to leave with him. Kate refuses to go with David and slaps him, go on girl, officially breaking up with him in the process.
Wow.
I'm done with you.
To improve David's already deteriorating mental health further, she then
Oh.
decides now is a good
What?
time to reveal her new boyfriend, Harvey. David, unsurprisingly, attacks Harvey, and we're given several chances to
This
fight.
is, oh, sorry.
Like
This
that,
is so
we can
messy.
remain neutral, refusing to fight him and honouring the promise we made to our father in the earlier flashback. However, after a while, I kind of
Oh,
thought, well, fuck
just
you,
kidding.
Dad, and fought back. To which we're told on screen, we have broken our promise. Clementine then gets involved and holds David at gunpoint. The incoming walkers give David a distraction, and he and Gabe take one of the cars and manage to leave. Kate and Clem plan to split up, with Clementine going after David and Gabe, while Kate attempts to save Richmond. Harvey is given the option of who to accompany. Purely as I knew Clementine would be absolutely fine on her own, I went with Kate. That choice is the most important choice in the game, as it defines which of 4 endings we get. With my choice, Harvey and Kate arrive in Richmond and find Jesus, who has brought some of his group along. With his help, they manage to kill the walkers and save Richmond. Clementine later arrives with
Okay.
Kate and tells Harvey that David
Okay, wait.
important choice
Hold
in
on.
the game, as it defines which of 4 endings we get. With my choice, Harvey and Kate arrive in Richmond and find Jesus, who's brought some of his
Jesus in a full suit of armor riding a horse. That's so fine.
group along.
He
With
looks
his
so
help,
good.
They manage to kill the walkers and save Richmond. Clementine later arrives with Gabe and tells Harvey that David has died, having been bitten and then killed by Gabe. Together, Harvey and
David's
Kate
dead.
decide
Gabe
where
killed
David is,
him.
and Kate removes his dog tags and buries them in the way a soldier would have wanted. If you went after Gabe, Kate will die trying to save Richmond on her own. Jesus will later help us clear it, in which we then find Kate as a walker. David will either die in Harvey's arms or be saved, depending on further choices. Either way,
better save her than David.
Jesus tells Harvey that he should be the
Joe,
new leader
thank
of Richmond,
you.
an offer we can accept
How are ya?
or refuse. Clementine then reveals that she is leaving to find AJ. Before doing so, she asks Javier to cut her hair, which is reminiscent of when Lee did it in the first game. And Clementine sets off to find AJ, with her story set to continue. And it does so in the final game of this series, which I will be making a video for.
Whoa. Okay. At the beginning of that, I was like, who are these bums? I don't care about these people. I don't care at all. And now I'm like, oh, I kind of want to play it. Maybe I'll play it on my own sometime. Maybe I won't now that I know. But I'm like, I felt invested in those characters by the end. Okay, so for anybody who played that one, Only Thing Sexier, damn, I love a man who can tip his fedora to me. If you guys played it, for anyone who did, what did you think of that one compared to the first two chapters or seasons? I feel like big stretch. I feel like if I had logged in today to keep playing the game and then I came to that chapter, I feel like I liked watching a short thing of it, and I feel like I like those characters, but I don't know if I would have liked that chapter as much. Maybe it's just because I'm watching a shortened version of it, but I didn't feel as invested. Probably because I'm watching a shortened version of it, but I'm curious for anyone who played them, how did they feel it went compared to the first two? Mango, how are ya? Good to see you. Every character was annoying. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Every character was annoying and it felt like filler. Revolved way too much on the love triangle. Okay. I feel like I can see that from this little thing here. It felt like the characters I'm invested in enough that I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm happier that Kate lived and that David died. But yeah, after all that time spent with Clem and Kenny and AJ and, well, all that time with AJ, I think I would have been maybe a little bit like bummed by that. What is it with The Walking Dead sleeping with the best friend's wife? Though in this case it was brother. Yeah, is that more common than we realize? Maybe. I hope not. Is everyone sleeping with everybody's best friends' wives and brothers and such? Out yourself in the chat right now. I don't know. That's a common theme. Okay. We have this one. We have the final season story explained. This is shorter than this one. Hello. Let's see what happens in the last season, in season 4.
And welcome to a Ghost Stefana recap of the final season of Telltale's.
Oh my God, AJ was an old man. Was that him?
Now, this is the end of my series of recapping this superb collection of games and follows the events of The Walking Dead.
With my wife's brother.
You can watch my recap of that game
Hot.
Up here and find the other games on my channel. Let's go. The game begins with Clementine, whom we play as again.
Yeah, Mango, I feel like it would take me the whole fucking summer to play these other two games. Probably not, but it would have been all of June. And yeah, I don't stream enough, unfortunately. And I'm not quick enough. So I thought I still wanted to know where the story was going and what was going to happen, but I didn't want to spend weeks and weeks more playing it. Unfortunately, if I streamed more days of the week, then we could have done it. But anywho, yeah.
She has now.
Oh, should I watch the flashbacks first or after? Will it show? Season 3, episode 4. Maybe I should show that first. Let's see. If I put it over here, does it? No. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. Okay.
Look, I know I'm probably not the best person to talk to about that stuff before.
You weren't that bad. Thanks for, being here.
Cup full of
Basically, all
wampus.
this
That's
means
right,
is you
Haunted.
could become a mom,
How are ya?
if you want it.
Funny. I already felt like a mom. Kenny used to say I was a natural-born mother.
this gonna be what happened to Kenny?
It's a butterfly. Goofball, want another? Which one to do next? How about... Caw, caw.
Is that our dinner? That's a pretty good bird.
Aww.
Always used to do that one for Duck. He'd laugh his ass off. Oh, shit. Hey, grab the lighter out the duffel, will you?
It's good, Haunted. I was saying I might have struggled a little bit with investment after spending so much time with the people that we did in the first 2 seasons, that just having this whole other family introduced to me and all their stories, I feel like I don't know. In watching a short form of it, I'm like intrigued, but I don't know if I would have loved playing the whole thing. I might have been like, tell me what's happening with Clem. But I am really enjoying getting more context to what happens. And I'm happy that we get this too, because I was like, what the fuck happened to Kenny? Aw.
Just a second, Goofball.
Voila.
Voila.
Hey, get away from him!
Oh my God.
Is he okay?
Still not bitten, little guy.
Huh.
You know, first time I saw you holding AJ, it just looked so natural.
Aw.
Somewhere up there, his mama is looking down on you. Grateful for what you're doing. Always putting him first.
You've done as much for AJ as I have. Rebecca would be grateful for you, too.
Yeah, but
Dope.
you're the only mama.
Also,
he's got.
Doug loved human flesh. He loved shadow birds, and he loved chomping on people.
Protective, loving, caring. All the things a good parent needs to be, and all at your age.
Yes, she stepped up for
Parenthood
AJ
is a
just like
hell of a
Lee stepped up for
motivator.
her. That's so
That's
sweet.
for sure. That kind of love.
It's worth fighting for.
What I did to Carver, I did for you.
I know.
Kid's as sick of the cold as I am. So I've been thinking.
Katrin Tony Soprano Wampus. Nudie, it's good to see ya. How are you? How are you this morning?
Maybe even a little friend for this goofball. Wouldn't that be nice? We could
Oh,
use
look
the
at him
company.
playing with his little footer.
Hell, I know I could.
There aren't any good people anymore.
If there aren't, it's because we keep losing them. Like Sarita. That day, outside house, you were just trying to save her life. I never thanked you for that.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Life doesn't mean much without people you can relate to.
Does he thank me even if I did the axe in Sarita's skull choice? Do I still get the thanks for that? Hey, Wampus, where's the gabagool? Bella, I don't want you to gabagool. Hi, Lanky. I'm good, New. I'm really good. I'm cozy, toasty. I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. I'm even better now that you're here.
Sarita always said,
Oh my God, Haunted.
family is what you make it. She was right. I'm sorry for all this sappy shit. I guess I'm just happy. Huh. First time in a while.
Hey, Ung, how are ya? You think his face looks different, Rubes?
All right.
Actually, I kind of see what you mean. It does look a little bit different. I wonder if that's just because they've changed, like the graphics have changed so much. There's more depth to his face now that we didn't have before. What do you guys think? He does look a little different. That's the second dead significant other does add 10 pounds. That's true. They say that. Something about watching your wife get axed in the head.
How about this one, little man?
That makes sense. It's the engine. Oh my god, he's I fucking love that one. That one fucks.
We have that. We'll be okay.
Oh my god. I hate that. We have each other. As long as we have that, it'll be okay. And meanwhile, a whole game with no Kenny in it. What happened? Oh my god. No. I don't want this. I don't. I'm sad. Why is she alone? Good morning, Hangman. How are you? Renfield, hello. Oh,
It's just me.
where's Kenny? What happened to Kenny?
What the hell do you want? I'm really glad I found you. Clementine, I know this is hard. I'm so sorry about what happened with AJ. Really, I am. What happened wasn't easy for any of us.
You have to give AJ back, please. He needs me. I need him.
That's just not gonna happen, Clem. Look, it's not much, but
It is
here.
absolutely crazy to take a baby away from the person that was caring for it and then to be like, yeah, we're not going to give you the baby back. Especially like in this context. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not an alcoholic, neglective, abusive parent and the baby's not being taken and brought to a better family. I mean, obviously I didn't see the whole thing. Maybe I'm missing context.
David wanted you to have it. AJ drew it just after you.
Aww.
This. Thank you.
Aww.
You're welcome.
Clams, baby back, baby back, baby back,
We care about you.
please.
Just try to remember that even if it feels wrong, people can still be trying to do the right thing by you. Listen, it's dangerous out here, and right now, you're hurting.
I saw something the other day and it was this girl. It was a TikTok and it was a picture of a girl and her baby. And the chick is probably like, I guess 20 something years old. She was born in like 2003 or 2002 or something. And then her baby was born in 2025, I think, or 2026. And everyone in the comments is like, oh, okay, so we're supporting teen pregnancy now. So we're glamorizing teen pregnancy, are we? Because it's hard to believe someone could be born after 2000 even and be old enough to have a baby. Even though you could be 26 years old, like you could have been born in 2000. That's old enough to have a baby. It still feels like teen pregnancy if you were born after 2000.
Whatever you do, you can't let what happened get to you. You need to keep a level head. Plan for after that. You're strong, but that won't get you far if you don't know what you're doing.
Ooh, you're not going to go very far. You're going to die.
Find some others. Town or something.
We all have to fit in somewhere, right? Just because it didn't work out with us doesn't mean you won't find happiness somewhere else. Don't stop looking. For me, staying alive has always been about finding people I could trust as much as they trusted me.
Basically, schmoozo.
That's what
No,
the
no,
has been.
gross. I'm just kidding.
A silver lining. Made me feel worth a damn.
It's just hard to believe someone could be born
Kept me
after the year
going in the worst
2000.
times.
and also have a baby.
You'll find yours.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Someone or something. They're out there.
You people stole mine. You know that.
You'll just have to find something new that
Shut the hell up.
from the first time we met right here.
Shut the hell
surrounded
up.
by absolute
You tell
hell.
her.
You and AJ were a light in the darkness. Hope for a better world.
Yeah, happy Pride Month. I don't remember much of the season, but if AJ's safer now, I think that's more important. Clem is still a kid, has never really been alone since all this started. Okay, yeah, that's true, actually. We just saw the flashback with Kenny, and so in my mind, I'm like, why did they take AJ? Like, the three of them were so good together, but I don't know yet what happened to Kenny, and I know that they took AJ from Clem after Kenny was gone or whatever. So you're right, actually, that's true. Like, I don't know the context, but if they were taking the baby because it was better for him, yeah, no, that's valid. That's valid. But I don't know. I want to know, like, what happened to Kenny? Will I find out in these flashbacks? Excuse me. Thank you, Dope. Thank you also, Leash, for counting. I'm born in 02. I'm a 23-year-old. I've been a single. I have been a single mother who is doing her best since I was 20. You're a single mom? Is that what you're saying? Thanks, Dope. Thanks for the bits. Are you Jacob? I'm so confused. Also? Oh, I see. Okay. I got you. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I get that. Yeah. You had a lot of people I knew in high school are married and having kids. It makes me feel like I'm in a midlife crisis. Oh, schmooze. There's no timeline for these things. Truly. I feel like a bunch of my friends, I had fucking friends that got pregnant and had kids at 15 years old. Like, I'm glad I wasn't on their timeline. I also have family members who were 39, 40 when they had their first kids. So it doesn't fucking matter. Whenever it works for you, you know? It'll happen when it's meant to. If you're in a midlife crisis, I'm in a midlife crisis and we can go crazy together. Let's get a top-down sports car. Wait, that just reminded me. Oops, I made that big. That just reminded me. We like to sing a song to Marshall. We go, top down, Quandra in the city. He's a pretty Quandra and he's very, very pretty. And then I like to picture him in a top-down convertible race car driving around. Top down, Quandra in the city. You know, it's nice.
You are. Promise me you'll never
He's a
lose
little
that
baby and he's very, very pretty.
It's what makes you special, Clem.
Okay, I promise.
You're a tough kid. Don't change.
Aw,
I should get back before anyone notices.
that's
I'm
my boy
gone.
Marsh Quan.
Those good people you mentioned before, the ones you said would be out there, well, there's an old airfield about 10 or so miles south of here.
Exactly, Ruben.
Prescott.
In my vision, he sure
There are
does.
Definitely good people there. I'm sure they'll take you in. I'll miss having you around, Clem.
Did you do anything fun during your midlife crisis, Hangman? I had a quarter life crisis a couple of years ago. I was being a dummy, but I was doing a lot of travels. That was nice. Can't wait to see what the midlife crisis brings me in a couple of years.
All this means is you could become a mom, if you wanted.
Funny.
I love that.
I already felt like a mom.
Haunted, I love that so
Jane
much.
said I was more of a mom than she'd ever be.
Oh, Haunted, I really like that, what you just said. I really like that about this chat. There's a lot of there's a lot of positive masculinity I see displayed between some of the men in our community. And I really like that. It's really cool. Makes me very happy. And I'm glad you're here and I'm glad you're part of that because you definitely do that for other people as well. Where the grass is reefer and the Katie's got titties. Oh, won't you please take me home? Yeah. Wanderer, hello.
At least this is the last of them. From here
Good to
on out,
see you.
we have house to ourselves. Sounds nice, right?
Oh, there's
Now
Jane.
we just need
Why is
some
Jane alive?
disinfectant.
I guess he did
Smell
it differently
everywhere
than we
from
did.
It'll do for now. Feels good to have a roof over our heads at least.
Or is this before Jane dies?
Geronimo.
Ew. Ew.
Ugh. This is the kind of shit Kenny was capable of.
Okay,
Carver deserved what
Jane.
was coming to him, of course, but that's just brutal.
Oh, that was Carver. I didn't even realize.
I don't know how you could even watch that. Must have been brutal. And the sounds he must have made. Ugh.
He did so many bad things to so many people. I wanted to see
Gotcha.
him suffer for it.
If I didn't kill Jane, okay.
Let's get out of here. Never want to look at that sick fuck's body again. Here, take a load off. I've got the little goofball. Hope he hasn't eaten too recently.
He hasn't.
I love babies. They're so
Last
cute.
thing I need is to be covered in puke again. Don't puke on me, kid.
Oh, I want to
You hear
throw
me?
up on her just to spite her. I don't like Jane. I don't like Jane. Where did you guys land on that? Did you like Jane or did you like Kenny more?
Remember what I taught you. Sweep and stab.
Oof. Not into the pit. Ew. That would suck. Oh, she's face to face with Carver.
Shit! Clem, I'm coming!
Yeah, capable loner Jane. I like that. Was kind of a bummer the way that she went toward the end. Especially because, like, I don't know. I didn't really understand that. I almost felt like it didn't make sense for the character we were displayed initially. But maybe she saw herself in Clem and wanted Clem to be, like, individualistic as well and, like, self-sufficient. But still, like, she ended up... It's just so crazy. She ended up... Yeah, literally, like, playing hypothetical games with babies in the middle of the apocalypse. Like, she ended up no better than Kenny.
Come on. We can get
Kenny's just about gone. Yeah, so valid. So valid. That was very good, though. Like, I guess that's the nice thing about the end of that. Like, that interaction between Jane and Kenny is that, like, there is no clear... Maybe that's part of it. There is no sort of clear, like, better person, in which case, like, because if there was, then everybody would pick the same choice. Everything is meant to be very, like, divisive, right? And so, oh yeah, she knew Clem had emotional ties to Kenny, and the only way to rig them was to show his real self that she got to show by doing fake things, you know, by, like, playing with him. Oh, that's so fucked up. But that's how I feel. Like, I feel very ride or die for Kenny. Yeah, like, I really like him. And I don't know. I said this yesterday. Maybe this is just like a symptom of growing up in a household where, like, my parents would explode sometimes. And then I still loved them. The next day, they understood that they had, you know, my mom has anger problems, and so do many people. And it's not great to lash out at people, but also, like, we're all human. I liked about Kenny that his heart was good and that his intentions were good, even if many a time he was, and it's not a good thing, but, like, his mind state, his state of mind was a little dangerous. At least his heart was in a good place. Jane felt selfish to me. Kenny felt not selfish, but, like, not entirely selfish. Yes, Jenny, you're so right. So even the right answer hurts. Yeah, this game really was designed to hurt. His real self was the one at the wall telling them to take the kids. Yes, exactly, Hangman. Exactly. Like, after all of that, I felt like there was another situation like that as well with Kenny. Fuck, I wish I could remember now. There was another moment where he did a lot of shit to piss us off. And then there was just, like, a thing that he did that was like, see, like, he's good. He's just flawed. Aren't we all? Well, Jane decided she needed, and yes, I feel that also, like, but I understand, like, she did come back, and maybe Jane feels a little bit like she can, like, undo what she did with her sister by, like, helping Clem. Maybe that was why she came back. But yeah, he was pretty antagonistic. before Katya and Duck died. He's post-season when he's still angry, but he's more just waiting for someone to give him. Yeah, that is true, actually. He did, like, it's funny because I almost want to, like, sit with this and think about it more, because for some reason I view Jane as more selfish. And maybe that's because she left and came back. Whereas Kenny is also selfish, right? Like, he had things that he wanted, and if people weren't going to go with it, then he was willing to destroy the whole group dynamic. That's very selfish to get what he wants. But for some reason, I guess I view it less selfish because he never leaves. And Jane, because she left, gives me a fear that she would just do it again, you know? Oh, I love this. I love it. I love analyzing this with you guys. Some of the people he cares about how he goes about executing those intentions, he does do quite poorly. Yeah, unfortunately. And rationally, you can tell he was losing his shit while Jane was trifling and poking the bear. So it's kind of like pick your poison. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. It is cool seeing what would have happened with Clem and Jane.
I was pretty worried about you back there. It's a good thing I got there in time.
Yes, haunted.
So
yes.
fast.
Yeah, like Kenny never felt manipulative. That's a thing. Like, you can have anger problems. You can be emotionally dysregulated. You can be selfish. You can be all these things. And, you know, we can glean what we will from that behavior and be mindful of that and be aware of that. And maybe we don't want to be around that, so we separate if it were us in the situation or what have you. But as soon as you become, like, manipulative, like you are intentionally misrepresenting things and trying to get things to happen unnaturally, I'm like, that paints a picture of you that makes me more uncomfortable than the guy who is occasionally selfish, emotionally dysregulated, and has anger problems. Do you know what I mean? At least with Kenny, it's like, I can trust him, but maybe I got to keep my distance because he's angry. But with Jane, I would be like, like the manipulative piece. Does that make sense? Do you guys get what I'm saying? As soon as there's like intention, I'm like, oh, you are, I don't know. I don't like what that speaks to somebody's like psyche.
You could have been Walker food.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Zal.
Worry you.
It's okay. You're safe. That's what matters.
Should I watch those before the last summary? Watch those after this?
I don't know how capable you'd be on your own.
Okay.
You need to be extra careful if you want to keep him alive. It's a good thing you have me to help.
Ow.
At least for now. You need to be more aware of your surroundings. You almost died back there.
We don't need you.
Yeah,
It's
Crim.
nice having you
Yeah,
around.
one problem you can see, the other you have to interpret or like, yeah, like figure out for yourself. Oh,
Listen. Whatever happens to me, it'll always be your job to look out for the two of you. Nobody else. Got it? Let's make sure we keep a close eye on the perimeter. And we've still got cleanup to do when we get back inside.
You got it.
Thank you so much, AF Guides HD. Manipulation's more dangerous than outright anger. I'm actually, I really like that, this conversation on those two people, because yeah, like I think some people would say Kenny's more dangerous and some would say Jane, but I think they're both, it's just so interesting, right? I think in the end, both are motivated by a paternalism over Clementine. Kenny doesn't have a fight. Excuse me, a fight to have Clem with her. Doesn't have to fight, holy shit, to have Clem with her, but Jane definitely does. Shadowheart in BG3 does something very similar to a party member she doesn't like. Oh. Call him as fuck. You are right, actually. Jane definitely did have to make like a fight for that over Clementine, given her history with Kenny that Jane like didn't have. Oh, I'm really glad that we're doing this. I like talking about this with you guys. Willem, hello, how are you? How's it going? Okay, let's see. We've got The Walking Dead. Oh. Okay, so this is Jane. Spoiler alert.
That's good.
Hey, hey.
Getting into first
Shush. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the frogs, the froggy friends. Thank you so much. You can hear my spasmic diaphragm is already slowly relaxing. Thank you so much, Dope. Thank you for the frog friends. Glad to hear you're doing well, Willem.
It kind of hurts.
She got
I'm
tatted
sorry.
up.
I know it sucks. I haven't been sleeping well lately.
I've noticed.
I've always really liked that about you.
So many people died here. So many ghosts. Sometimes they're all I think about. Especially during the night.
It does sometimes freak me out. Who knows what Carver did here that we didn't see?
Yeah.
Hey, look, Goofball. It's you. Alvin Goofball Jr. Can you say Goofball?
Really
You know,
pushing that
he does
goofball
need a middle
thing.
name. His parents, they never got a chance.
You think?
Go on. Pick one.
Oh.
No time like the present.
Lee.
How about Kenny?
Mm.
How you felt
I mean,
about
I
it.
guess he gave.
But I wouldn't be alive
I was gonna
without
say, I guess he
Kenny.
gave
And
birth to
you know
her,
what,
but
AJ?
he
Not my
assisted in the
favorite,
birth.
But... Well, I guess that makes sense.
Ooh, okay.
I was just thinking Jamie.
Jane and Clem go back to Carver's camp if you choose to go with Jane at the season 2 ending. Okay. What happens there?
For a boy or a girl.
Jamie, that was your sister.
Yeah, Alvin Kenny.
I used to think that if I
Alvin
was out
Jr. Kenny.
picking out names, I'd... Anyway, the deal was ink first, then a perimeter sweep.
But I just checked it a few days ago.
We're on our own
Girl,
here,
days
Clem.
ago?
If we'd been doing this earlier, that asshole family you sent away never would have broken in and stolen from us. It won't take long.
I don't need a lecture. I know how important it is.
Oh my God, I love that she's still rocking that coat, but she ripped the sleeves
get
off
to
because
it.
it's probably way
I
too
want
small
you to
for
be
her.
prepared. For anything.
I know.
I'm gonna go take a little nap. I'm, not feeling that great.
Oh. You're not feeling good. True that, Haunted.
Jane?
She's got 2 big weapons up her sleeves.
Jane? Are you awake?
Oh my God, did she hang herself?
Oh my God!
What a fucking bitch. Wow. Cunt, 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 cunt. Fuck Jane. So glad I let Kenny fucking kill her. What a fucking bitch, dude. Oh, whoa. Oh! Still a cunt. And it was Luke's baby. It was Luke's baby. She's pregnant with Luke's baby. Luke died in the ice. Oh my God. Nothing? There was nothing else you could have done? Nothing at all? Just kill yourself, eh? Just leave Clem with a baby after you got Kenny killed. You intentionally killed Kenny because you didn't like him and you... Yeah, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, I hate her. I'm so angry. Poor Clem. That she had Luke's seed. Also, what is this? Oh my God. Incest, abuse, doxing. Wow. That's what's next, guys. That was crazy. That's nuts. Like, listen, it gives context. I understand, like, she's pregnant. She's better than all the other pregnant people because she'd rather kill herself than give birth in a fucking apocalypse. At least that's what she thinks. But yeah, and she never wanted to raise AJ. Clearly, like Clem. Okay, I see what you mean. She did directly see what Rebecca went through. Yeah, like, I get it. But I'm like, there's nothing else you could have done. Like, that's so crazy after what she did with Kenny, you know? Damn. See, another one of those things. Like, I do have a level of empathy for her, but it's like, after everything you did, it's so selfish. Oh, crazy. Whoa, what an ending for Jane. I heard the rope. I was like, no fucking way, but okay.
Here's the hardest part.
Now this is if
stay
Kenny
on the
had
road.
lived.
Most important rule there is. Now let's try shifting into second.
I love
Not
driving
bad at
stick.
all, especially for a first time. You just
Yeah, can you
gotta ease
imagine?
up
Like,
off
what?
The clutch a little smoother, all right?
Who's to say
You
they're
don't
still
have to
good?
make the switch all at once.
I want to do it again.
You will. And next time, just be gentle. And once we get down to Florida, we'll ditch the wheels.
You don't like, Ognar vi kommer ned till Florida, smider vi sjulen och jag vill gordig till en sommand. I was thinking it added a little something. Tearing him off. Okay, there we go.
And I'll make a sailor out of you. Mark my words.
Very Venny-like, yes. Oh, of course, well, you can't have that.
I just can't get him to talk. It's unusual for his age.
Well, the heater's broken. He's cold.
Only makes sense to head for Florida sooner than later. Leave all this snow behind, right? Be like summer every day.
Yeah, I think it was Dutch, actually.
No kidding. It's freezing outside. The sooner the better, for sure.
No more winters ever again, Clem.
Swedish?
I'll teach AJ to
Was it Dutch or
fish,
was it Swedish, actually?
swim.
Where's Venny when you need him?
We'll watch the sunrise every morning. All three of us. But we ain't getting nowhere doing 25 miles an hour. Shift her into third. Let's get her really cooking.
Shift her straight into sixth from second.
Well, there you go, Clem. Time we get to Florida, you'll be a better driver than me. Proud of you,
Cuties.
Clem.
Oh, Dutch.
Hey,
German, but
I really
wrong.
appreciate you teaching me.
You know, I always dreamed about the day I'd teach Duck to drive. You're the best second chance I could ask for.
Oh. I got a lot of feelings about that. Also about the baby just rolling around in the back seat. I love
I
that.
swear this kid never makes a peep. Who knows how long he's gone without a blanket? The Duck was gabbing a mile a minute at his age. Wasn't full sentences, but it was something.
There's nothing wrong with AJ. He'll talk when he's ready.
I know. Just a bit odd for a child his age.
Oh my God, is
Yeah,
Clem
Albert
gonna
Einstein
slam on the
didn't
brakes
talk
and
till he
Kenny
was
goes,
4, and look how he
Kenny
turned
goes
out.
flying through the windshield? I hope not. Oh.
I got it. Turn the wheel.
Don't!
Turn the wheel. Take your foot off the gas. Maybe lightly tap the brake. What are we doing? The baby wasn't buckled in. Oh my God.
AJ?
Oh, he was buckled in. Okay. Actually, no shot. I fucking called that. No way. Are you fucking for real?
Oh, shit.
Oh my
Are
God.
you okay, Kenny?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you?
Is it AJ okay? Shit. Help me up.
Kenny? No way.
I don't feel anything. Clem, I don't feel Anything.
Are you for real? All of that? And he goes in a fucking car accident and gets paralyzed?
Get up.
Well, I can get you into the car.
Kenny.
Shit. This ain't gonna work, Clem.
Oh my God.
Hey, hey! Stay away from him!
Oh no.
You gotta go help AJ, Clem. I ain't letting you watch those fuckers chew me up. Go, Clem.
AJ will be safe with me. I'll take great care of him. I promise.
I know you will, Clementine. I wouldn't trust AJ with anybody else. Go. Hey, dipshits. Come and get it.
Kenny. Oh my God. And then he just gets brutally eaten. Maybe if they eat from the waist down, he won't feel it at least. Wow, dude. Wow. Oh, just the longest loading screen ever. Oh my God, that was so emotional. Yeah, oh, I would have been fucking mad, especially if I played it, if I had saved Jane, killed Kenny myself, for starters, had to kill him myself, save Jane for Jane to turn around and fucking kill herself in a way that I had to re-kill her too. Holy shit. Okay, I think the Telltale dev said something like it's supposed to symbolize how uncertain death is in the apocalypse and how you can die at any moment. Doesn't have to be some grand moment. And while that's true, it's so fucking stupid. I think the Telltale devs neglect to realize that we all exist in real life and we know how easy people can just die. How sometimes people just go for a car ride and then they never come home. So fuck them. Fuck that. Fuck them. Wow. Imagine. Oh my God. And then he just flies through the window and he's fine, but no, he isn't. He's paralyzed. Like, oh my God. That's so crazy. I willed it into existence. I should have willed Kenny living into existence. Thank you, Zeldo, for sending me those because I really wanted to know what happened. I'm really glad I know what happened with them. Wow. Wow. That's so sad. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so glad that in my playthrough we let Kenny kill Jane. Okay, all right, let's see. Last video, the final season story explained. Let's see how it ends. Her death hit way harder and it's actually in line with her character. I mean, you're right that Jane's death hits harder than Kenny's. And I agree, it is very much in line with her character. Kenny's death feels like, well, we have to go into the next bit of the story without him. So, you know, Jane's does make sense because if Jane hadn't fucking killed herself, I wouldn't have been surprised if she also later ran away or something like that. But having her, yeah, whoa, just whoa. I'm like, whoa. I'm so shocked by that. Another series with no happy endings. Hey, Booster, we're watching the explained stories of what happens in season 3 and season 4. I just saw what would have happened if we killed Kenny and kept Jane alive, and then Jane goes and does her thing. And similarly, we watched the ending for Kenny if Kenny lives. How are you? See the deaths coming a mile away because they didn't want to participate in the child beheading rites to get some insane nobles. Yes, that's true. You see that shit happening, but it was like, whoa. Should remember that it's still a story in some characters. Yeah, literally. Like, I'm sorry. After all of that, like, we lost Lee, we lost Alvin, we lost Luke, we lost Carlos, we lost Walter, we lost Nick, we lost literally everybody. Like, we lost everyone. So, like, can't one person survive? Okay, Clem survives. Like, obviously. But, like, Kenny kind of deserved it. Not the death. Like, Kenny deserved to keep going, if you ask me. That's how I feel. And I'm not Booster. I wasn't going to play the third and fourth. So I wanted to know what happened. So now we're on to the final season. I have big feelings about those endings. The dog died. Literally everybody. Hi, Poe. How are you?
Following her final scene in A New Frontier.
Oh my God. I do love seeing how much older she looks every time. They did really good with the like animation and stuff. It's cool to see over time.
Decision and dialogues you choose around AJ will influence his personality and affect his ending somewhat. Meaning, unlike other games in this series,
like Clem would grow up to be, well, probably like Jane in a sense, in a little bit of a sense, maybe better because she had some better influences. But imagine what AJ would grow up to be, like a baby born in these times. Like her memories would probably be almost impossible to recall after a certain point. Excuse me, of before all of this. But do you know what I mean? Like AJ just being born into this and growing up into this, like, oh, what a completely different kind of person that would be. Oh my God, I'm excited. Okay.
Clem and AJ are forced to flee from some walkers, and Clementine drives like my girlfriend and crashes. While passing in and out of consciousness, we see AJ be taken. Clem wakes up in a bed and soon learns that we are in an old school. We meet Marlon and 10 fellow kids.
Thank you for the 7-stream streak.
The group's leader, explains that this is Erickson's boarding school for troubled kids, and most of the kids here were pupils pre-outbreak and have been surviving on their own ever since. We also reunite with AJ. Clem soon earns the trust of her new hosts by helping them defend the walls against some walkers. Marlon explains that they have enforced a safe zone around...
I more meant like Clem would be like the badass solo chick if she needed to be. You know what I mean? Like, but with better influences. Like imagine Jane, but if Jane had someone like Lee with her for most of her experience in the apocalypse, like Jane wouldn't have been so fucking selfish. But I feel like, yeah, like Clem could be like easily like grow up and survive and whatever, but still be kind and still have some humanity. I'm so curious how AJ turns out.
Which they protect from walkers. The last people to venture outside the safe zone were 10 sisters, Minnie and Sophie, who were both presumed dead, killed by walkers. Sometime later, the group learns that someone has been tampering with their traps inside the safe zone and that someone has stolen their food from the hunting traps. Clem devises a plan to head to a railway station where she knows there is food inside. The group are reluctant as this place is outside of the safe zone, and Clementine is like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Do you know who I am? Clem, Violet and AJ head to the station and begin to load up on food before Clem is confronted by an armed man. AJ emerges with a gun of his own, allowing a chance for Clem to attack the man, who is named Abel. Abel is subsequently dragged off into the night by walkers, and the game tells us that AJ will always remember that, again highlighting how Clem's decisions will shape and mold AJ. Back at the school,
it was awesome, he said.
Find, but Brody, worried that the man may have survived and will seek the group out for revenge, berates Clem. And I'm like, well, fuck you, man. No baked beans for you. Later that night, Clem hears voices coming from the cellar, so goes to investigate. Inside, she finds Brody and Marlon arguing. Brody tells Clem that they have a history with the man who we met earlier. Despite Marlon's annoyance, Brody continues to explain that Marlon once made a deal with this man and his people to let them take Minnie and Sophie, 10 sisters, who the rest of the group presumed to be dead. In a rage, Marlon strikes Brody with a torch. While Marlon goes to try and find a first aid kit because, you know, that'll fix it, Brody explains that if the raiders return, Marlon has already agreed to let them take Clem and AJ. A short time later, Brody dies from her injuries. And I think, oh dear, we are in trouble. Realizing Brody is going to turn, Marlon
we are in
Clem
trouble.
In the cellar with her, hoping that this will keep his dark secrets hidden. Clementine eventually gets the door open, but is attacked by Walker Brody, forcing us to kill her. Out in the courtyard,
Why
we
did they
tell the
not kill her
others of
before
Marlon's
that?
secret, which he denies, and instead pins Brody's death on Clementine. Depending on the relationships you've built so far, certain people will take your side over Marlon's.
Oh,
Regardless,
shit.
it leads to Marlon breaking down, apologizing, and begging to be let go, to which Clem can decide the outcome. However, in a series known for its shocking moments, another occurs.
AJ! Oh my god!
Ends. The next episode opens with Clem and AJ talking in their bedroom. Clem has the chance to tell AJ that what he did was wrong and was murder, or that he was justified, considering Marlon had lowered his...
Whoa! Whoa! AJ, you dog! That's crazy. Booster, you're so sick. I didn't realize. Oh, man. Oh, take good care. Yeah, it's so scary when you're like, I don't really want to like eat or drink in case. Ugh. I hope you can get something down.
Weapon and had effectively surrendered. I told AJ
Get some electrolytes.
Again,
AJ stands for all giblets.
Outside, the rest of the group hold a funeral for Marlon.
Oh my
and
fucking
Brody,
god.
and our arrival is met with a frosty reaction. Some of the group wish to kick us out and will decide our fate with a
Wow,
group
they are
vote.
like the Lord of the Flies.
Clem and AJ await the vote, and Violet and Lewis soon arrive and tell us the news.
We took the vote. You have to leave.
Oh man.
And I think, well, fuck you. This has been a terrible stay, and I will certainly be leaving a bad review on TripAdvisor. Our duo set off, but soon hear gunshots and are forced to take cover. We notice the man from the train station, Abel, walking through the woods alive, having cut off his arm to prevent the infection
Ooh, whoa,
spreading.
he lived.
Because apparently that now works, although it didn't for our dear old Lee.
Yeah,
in
what the
season
fuck?
1. Rest in peace. Abel and his nearby friends soon discover AJ and Clem and seize us. They state they're seeking Marlon, and Clem reveals the news that he is dead. The group's leader then reveals herself, and we learn it's a familiar face.
Oh my god.
Yep, it's Lily, the pretty, annoying...
Lily! Whoa!
Daughter of Larry the Penis.
Look at Schmooz's
and murderer
Larry.
of either Carly or Doug.
Lily!
Take us into her group named Delta, but we must convince the kids of Erickson to come peacefully also. Naturally, we refuse, and after a scuffle, escape. However, during said escape, AJ is injured, and Clementine encounters a person disguised as a walker, which fans of the show and comics will know is a disguise used by the group known as the Whisperers. The mysterious man helps us treat AJ's wound and introduces himself as
James.
James reveals that he was indeed part of the Whisperers, but left the group after he witnessed them raid a settlement. He uses and guides the walkers as a means to survive. Our new masked friend helps us back to Erickson before departing. We're welcomed back into the group, and together we prepare defences for when Lily's group next arrive. Before the upcoming battle, our dear little Clementine, now a woman, can experience her first romantic moment with either Lewis or Violet. I headed up the bell tower.
Ooh, a Hondo P would have picked Violet over Lewis. I don't know either of them, but Violet's way cuter.
The defenses don't hold, and Lily and her team casually stroll in,
Lily.
commanding their new recruits. Clementine refuses, but Lily proceeds to talk of how Minnie is...
See, I'm such a like, oh, a familiar face. I'm like, I'd go with Lily in a heartbeat. I'm like, just because I recognize her and because she was with me with Lee, but then Lily did do a bad thing back then. I don't know. Would you guys have denied Lily? That's right. Yeah, but I love Lily. No, I'm having things are crossfiring in my head because there's one Lily I love so much that I can't fathom turning down any Lily. Could have asked Lewis, shake your dress. Oh, thanks, dope.
Which entices her brother 10 to step out from cover.
Why wouldn't you go with Lily though? Is it because Lily, oh, she tries to kill you? Oh, does she in here? Where we're about to see?
Prick. Lewis then detonates a makeshift bomb as a means to a distraction.
She was a head case? I mean, I don't remember good. I'm like, but we know her.
Before Clem is apprehended by
Oh,
Lily.
shit.
However, despite her icy exterior, due to the prior connection, she hesitates in killing Clementine, allowing Lewis time to
She looks so
intervene.
different. She actually
Walker's
does not
brings
look like the
blood
same
into
character to
school,
me.
and we are presented with a classic Telltale choice. Save this person or save that person.
Oh my God, save
With
Violet.
Lewis and Violet on the line. Thinking purely about the bell tower kiss and our chances of getting laid later on in the game, we of course save Violet. And Lewis and some of the other less important characters are taken away. Fortunately, we find a dying Abel on the battlefield and interrogate him as to where their base is. In exchange for information, he asks that we don't let him turn when he dies. After agreeing, he reveals his
Yeah,
group have a boat
they made
nearby.
Jane look pretty
We can
pretty
honor our
fucky,
word
yeah.
or not, but AJ will remember your choice. When scoping out the
Maybe she
Delta
could be.
boat,
Is that why? Hang on, wait. She shot Carly because she thought maybe she could be a zombie. Was that what it was? Hold on. It was on the side of the road. It was in relation to the thing with Ben and the drugs. Did she shoot Carly because she thought Carly... Because she thought Carly was related to the drugs situation? Oh my gosh. It was so long ago. Because she thought it was Carly's fault. Yeah, okay. That's pretty unhinged. And then she just killed her without... Okay, yeah, maybe I wouldn't want to go with Lily. She just killed her without, like, any confirmation that she was the one with the supplies. Oh, yeah, and then Ben later revealed that it was him. Oh, yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, her dad just died. Guys, come on. Dead dad. Don't you get a little bit of freedom for having a recently deceased father? Leave Lily alone. No, I'm just kidding. She does seem like bad news.
And presumed dead. However, we
Ben had a kill streak, and I still did everything I could to save him. Maybe I'm more empathetic than I thought.
Her twin sister, Sophie, died protecting the group as a hero. Lily then arrives and we're forced to hide, but interestingly, Minnie doesn't give us up. As part of Clem's plan to infiltrate the Delta camp, we track down James and ask him to use his whispering skills to lead a group of walkers towards the boat, providing a distraction
A
for the
walker
gang to slip
whisperer.
on board. James introduces us to a barn full of walkers. He claims he keeps the walkers there to protect them and explains that he sees them as people, not monsters, and that they have souls. And I
Giving
think,
me
yeah,
Herschel
right, you
vibes.
fucking whack job. Dr. Nutty then states that in order for us to help him, Clem must walk amongst the walkers like he does and see if she understands what James means. Okay. We head inside the barn for a barn dance with the walkers.
Imagine
and
putting
after
on a
proving
fucking
ourselves to James, he agrees to help.
head
Just to be
skin
clear,
mask.
I still think he's a whack job. Before we attack, Telltale, like the soulless and heartless monsters that they are, treat us to a dream state scene between Clementine and Lee discusses how proud he is of how far Clementine has come, and...
That is not Lee. Get this skinwalker out of here. Who is this? Where is my Lee? Oh my God. This is Lee if Lee was Mike and somebody else also. This is not Lee. That's Ree. Hello, Ree. Oh my God. Don't do a fucking flashback and then give me not Lee. Like, oh my God.
6-year-old yet again, just like I did.
They did him dirty.
I'll always love you, Lee.
Like Clem looks like Clem, but with chubby little chipmunk
Merry
cheeks.
souls, we attack the boats. When on board, we plant a bomb in the engine room and prepare to blow Lily's dudes to bits. But first,
To
we must rescue
smithereens.
the others. We once again encounter Minnie, whom is guarding the cells. She agrees to help us on the promise that we will help her reunite with her brother, 10. But the Kool-Aid be strong, and Minnie double-crosses us, knocking Clem out and forcing us all to join our friends in the cells. Upon awakening, we learn that Lily cut out Lewis's tongue because he wouldn't stop talking. Seems fair. Lily arrives and tells us the truth about Sophie. She
Guess
didn't
we'll
die a
never get to
hero,
kiss him
she
now.
instead tried to escape and
Dies.
she was done in by her very own twin. Before
That's
Lily leaves,
dirt.
AJ says,
Dang.
and I think,
Ooh, you're hard, showing off.
Lily takes AJ away, and naturally, Clementine, being Clementine,
Ooh,
escapes, but
you're
not without
odd.
the help of Violet, who shoots Minnie. Up on the main deck, Clem attacks Lily, and after a scuffle, is defeated. She is held at gunpoint by AJ, who waits for direction from Clem, with James pleading with AJ to not shoot an unarmed woman. But James is a pussy, and I'm not. And this time, AJ says,
Dang.
Damn.
Can react. You remember that bomb we
This is for Carly, bitch.
planted earlier? Yeah, well, good, because the others didn't, and it goes off. The episode ends.
Wow.
The episode begins with Clem alive and trying to navigate her way off the sinking ship and losing her beloved hat in the process.
No,
We reunite with
the
AJ and
hat.
make our way off the ship. We find the others who have also miraculously survived, but naturally, the sound of the explosion has attracted walkers from everywhere, and the group finds themselves penned in. They also discover that Minnie survived Violet's arrow, but is soon bitten by a walker. The rest of the group
That kinda
escape, but
sucks.
Clementine and AJ are left behind. We soon bump into Ten and James and find ourselves trapped inside a cave, but James, still annoyed that AJ killed an unarmed Lily, argues about philosophy once again with Clementine, and just before a proper fight can break out, AJ says,
I liked killing you.
Ooh, you're right,
Made me feel
Booster.
strong.
and I think, okay, Anakin Skywalker, we'll circle back to that later on, but first, let's escape. Despite their philosophical differences, James stays behind in order for the others to escape. Outside the cave, we reunite with Violet, and we're soon confronted by Minnie, who just refuses to fucking die.
How is
Minnie
she not
demands that
dead?
we give her 10, and we're forced to fight her, and the immortal bitch carves through Clementine's shin like a piece of mutton. But legless or not, Clem pops a cap in Minnie's ass, and the walkers finally finish the meal that they started earlier. However,
Like,
before we can evade the
No, that would make me so mad. That no shot. No fucking shot. She had her cheek ripped off. I don't know how exact much time passed there, but I don't believe that. That's so crazy. Yeah. So anyway, I started blasting.
Walkers, 10, crippled by shock. and the
Wow,
loss of his
AJ's gonna be
sister,
crazy.
refuses to move, forcing AJ to make a tough call. Your decisions and the lessons you taught AJ earlier in the game will affect how he acts in this moment. But in my playthrough, to save the life of Violet, he shot 10 and gave the walkers their dessert.
Oh my gosh.
If you raise a less decisive AJ, he will lower his weapon. 10 will somehow live, but Violet or Lewis, depending on your
Whoa.
decision, will die here. And you know when you're having one of those days, well, shortly after being separated from Violet, our beloved leader is finally bitten. When safe, Clem confirms what we already know, and we all know, sadly, what happens next.
What?
AJ manages to get Clem inside of James's barn, and she soon begins to turn.
Oh
After an
my
emotional and
God.
frankly devastating scene parallel to the one we saw many years ago between Clementine and Lee, Clem tells AJ what he must do.
AJ, you have to kill me.
And
Whoa.
regardless of your choice here, the same scene plays out. AJ swings the axe and the screen fades to black.
Oh
The game
my
then flashes back a
God.
few years, and we see the moment that Clem reunited with AJ following the events of A New Frontier. Back in the modern day, we assume control of AJ. An unspecified amount of time has passed since the last scene in the barn, and AJ is out fishing. He then notices Clementine's lost hat floating by, which he manages to retrieve, but is then distracted by a walker. After investigation, the walker is revealed to be none other than his old friend, 10.
Oh my God, he's gonna
AJ
take him as a
then
pet.
decides to let 10 live,
Oh,
or
just
put him
kidding.
out of his misery. I chose the latter, and 10 is shot by AJ. Again. AJ returns to school, and we see the rest of the kids alive and well, and then, wait for
Whoa.
it, we hear this.
What you doing there, goofball?
Yes, Clementine is alive. My first thoughts were that this is some sort of dream, but it isn't. For those familiar with the
he
TV
used the
show
axe,
and
he
the
chopped her
comics,
leg
you'll know
off.
that if you cut off a bitten limb in time, you
Whoa.
can prevent the infection from taking
Whoa.
hold. So AJ actually chopped off Clementine's leg. Now, plenty of players do have gripes about this in Clementine's case. Firstly, it was kind of pretty obvious Clementine was turning. Normally, when
Yeah, she
you're
was
at that
very
point, there's no
grey.
going back, but there's also theories out there that due to the bite being next to her open leg wound caused by Minnie's axe chop, then it actually spreads less quickly. Look, this isn't a review, so for now, all I'll say
Whoa.
is this.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
I'm sure you know what I mean. If you are interested, I will be doing a separate video soon on why I think Clementine should have died.
I was
and why-
just gonna say, no offense, but they should have killed her. I hated that she got bit, but she got bit. She should have
That would've made a
died.
Better ending to the series. Hit subscribe if you want
For,
to see
yeah,
that.
like a more impactful
AJ
ending.
and Clem sit down and have an emotional heart-to-heart.
But I'm happy
as
she's not
Clementine
dead.
reflects on her journey.
Did I do a good job?
Of course you did. What are you crazy?
AJ then places Clem's iconic hat beside her bedside table, and Telltale leave us with a lovely message, which we really should be saying
Wow.
to them because, well, what a series.
Wow. Wow.
Her bedside table,
Thanks, Vamp. Hang on,
Telltale
wait.
leave us
I'm going to leave us on this cute little screen here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I will say I was intrigued to see how the third episode went, but I was like, I'm glad that I'm just watching it and not playing it. But seeing the fourth one, I would have really enjoyed playing that. I may go through and play it again one day. I'm really glad we watched it. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about Clem? Yeah, why AJ was in a locker. I don't know what happened with that, but how did you guys feel about Clem getting bit and then surviving? I feel like that if he had chopped it off right away, then for sure. But like she was gray, she was dying, she was in the same state Lee was in when he had already chopped the wound off. So that's crazy. Bad writing, make her get bit just to not have it be the end. Drama for the sake of drama. Yeah, like, oh, that's so crazy. You think it makes sense? Can I ask, why does that make sense when like everybody else who tried to chop their limbs off died still? I'm so curious because if they had done it right away, I'm like 100%. But it felt like they just did it so that like the player is happy at the end that Clem doesn't die. But that's that theory that maybe because they bit her close to her leg, I'm like, I don't know, but maybe. But like, having her die, it would have been heartbreaking, but it would have been like, yeah, like full circle from when Lee died. And it also would have been like, I don't know, feel more realistic, I guess, because I don't think that like everybody lives, unfortunately, in a situation like this one. But I love Clem, and I would have been really sad to see her die. So it's like if Lee had just suddenly not turned into a zombie at the end of the first one, that would have felt like, oh yay, we have Lee still, but like what was all of that for? And like if I had played this, I would have been bawling. Like I would have been sobbing and crying and being so emotional. So then to just have her be alive is like, what? Like, are you fucking kidding me? That's how I see it. Season 3 isn't worth the time, but season 4 is a very satisfying conclusion. Overall, your enjoyment of season 4 is dependent on if you like the new kids introduced. And I thought they were decent. Made sense to lead them versus the adults in season 2. I did like that it was a lot of like a younger generation there. Larry's only in the first season. No wonder people felt like it fell off after season 1. We need Larry and The Walking Dead, the alternate universe where Larry survives. One of those things where there's no real science behind how the infection works, so it makes the universe prone to ass pull. Yeah, like it just, to me, like it just doesn't make sense when everyone else who chopped a limb off died, except for fucking Abel, I guess. But then he died later, if I recall correctly. Dope. Thanks for the bits. I'm not complaining though. I think that was a very, yeah, like a really high energy. I would have really liked that fourth season. It was fun to watch how it went down. I can't believe Clementine lived. Ever a survivable bite, it'd be this one. The open wound infection affected her more than the bite. Okay, I see what you mean. A very interesting. Wow. Oh, that was crazy. Crazy. Yeah, it kind of feels like that, eh? Like they're setting it up for it to be like, oh, but some people survive it. Her bite and the chopping, but in the case of Lee, they took quite a while. He got bitten and they had a whole adventure. That's true. It looked like she got bit and then they went and found somewhere that they could be like safe and talk. As opposed to, yeah, like going on a whole ass adventure and slowly like succumbing to this fever and everything. If you played, would you feel cheated by the reveals to the point it invalidates your journey throughout the series? No, it wouldn't make me be like, oh, fucking, this is stupid. Now I wish I never played it or anything. I do feel that personally, if Clementine had died and this was the last screen that we saw with her hat, you know, AJ comes back to the camp, he sets her hat down, he sits down and he reflects and blah, blah, blah. That would have been really fucking sad because obviously a bummer to have Clem die, but also it would have felt right, you know, and hopefully that would prevent AJ from actually being like a bloodthirsty monster because he has seen death, but how many people has he lost that he truly loves? Clem truly loved a lot of people and watched them all go, but AJ, there was a lot of turmoil and stuff. Do not look into the Clementine comics. Really? Why? There's a lot of turmoil and stuff. So like, I feel Clem living, AJ still hasn't really experienced. I mean, I don't know. I don't imagine he's as close with some of these people as Clem was with like Lee and whatever. And again, he has this attitude of like, you never get too close to anybody because they just fucking die. Like, and with Clem, like Clem is the closest thing he has to a mom or to a big sister. So like, if Clem died, then that would have, to me, been a thing that prevents AJ from potentially becoming actually a monster. But if Clem lives, and I mean, maybe Clem's influence on his life, continued influence on his life is what prevents him from being a monster. But do you know what I mean? It wouldn't have invalidated the whole play by any means, but I do think that this, especially this like end screen, thank you for playing with her hat there. I'm like, yeah, she should be dead. But I like Clem, so like, yeah, I would have enjoyed playing that. It was really fun. I really liked the first 2 seasons. I really, really liked this with you guys. She abandons AJ for her new girlfriend. Are you fucking serious? Oh yeah, that would piss me off. That would piss me off more than her not dying here. That's outrageous. Would you make AJ as much of a savage as this guy did? Wait, would I make AJ as much of a savage as this guy did? As who guy? If I was the writer? If I made his story, you mean? Herschel's leg makes sense because they chop it like right away. Oh. I'm trying to think some of those choices. I don't know how many of those were like his choice. Like, I don't think he chose to make AJ shoot that one kid in the face when he was like talking to Clem, right? I'm trying to think of moments that were AJ's choice. Okay, thank you. I was having a moment. Would you let him kill Lily or let him kill 10? I think I would have let him. Oh shit, actually. I mean, given that Lily seemed like she was bad, I would have probably let him kill Lily. And knowing the ending now, I feel like, oh, was it me? Was it Clem or AJ? Was that the choice? Okay, wait, I'm sorry, I'm confused. I've confused myself. Hold on, I'm stretching. I have to stretch to think. Sorry, what I mean is, was the choice with Lily that either AJ kills Lily or Clem kills Lily? Or was there a AJ doesn't kill Lily and Lily dies some other way or doesn't die but fucks off? Basically, I think I kind of dig the choices that this guy made, but that's because I know what the alternatives were. Like, oh, I see. Okay. Maybe I wouldn't have had him kill Lily. Fuck, that's tough, actually. Kill her or don't, and she escapes after killing James. I feel like as we've gone on in the game, my choices have gotten a little bit more like, ooh, crazy. Like, what would happen if? Like, I almost, just for the lulz, I almost had Clem kill Kenny at the end of the last episode. Just to see what you guys would say. But then I was like, no, I love Kenny. I can't do it. So I don't know. I think I maybe would have had AJ kill Lily. I don't know. But knowing that if he doesn't kill 10, that Violet dies, now I'm like, I would have had him kill 10. But if I didn't know that, I probably wouldn't have had him do it. He probably would have lowered his gun, and then unfortunately Violet would have died and 10 would have survived. Mostly just to shock you guys. Like, just after all of that, after I let Kenny kill Jane and everything, can you imagine? And I'm like, do, bang. And then I just kill Kenny. Crazy. Bye, Poe. Oh no, I'm sorry you don't have any food. I hope you have a good day. I hope you can get something to eat when you get home. Okay. I just yapped through 2 minutes of the ad break, but I am going to take a couple minutes, go to the washroom, move around a little bit. But what I'll do is put on some beats, and I will give you some words on stream and something to occupy you while I step away here briefly. And I'll be back in just a couple minutes. That was crazy. Yeah, I don't think I would have made him quite as much of a stone cold killer as the guy playing, but then I don't know, I might have done, maybe not on purpose, but it could have happened. You could see how it could just happen, can't you? Okay, I'll get snack, don't worry. Thank you. Let me put on there we go. Put on a little bit of music for you. Get the words on stream actually wording on the stream. Got it. Let's see. Something in every corner's roll to keep you guys adequately focused. Okay, chat, I'm gonna skedaddle out of your way so you can see the screen here. Violet intending at the start of the episode, AJ says, do you trust me? If you say yes, he kills 10 to save Violet. You say no, he doesn't do. Oh, got you. I would have said yes. Oh man, dang. Really good game. Really, really good game. I'm glad to know what happens at the end of it. Okay, yes. Gonna leave you guys with some words on stream and some music. You can just type in the chat if you want to play. Let me autopilot on, and I'll be back in just a couple of minutes, you guys. See you soon.
Trim the surplus, keep the drive. Count the reps until I thrive. Trade this weight for a cleaner stride. Proof on the track, not on the play. Rest days plan, not running away. Stretch, sleep, reload the day. Laugh at the bounce, keep this way. Tomorrow I carve in a smarter way. Lead body, trim it down. Butcher it with cardio, round by round. Count the steps, sweat the pounds. Neat body, carve it down. Trim it down, butcher it with cardio, round by round. Count the steps, sweat the pounds. Neat body, carve it down. I live kindly, watch me shine. Sweet hello, I'm doing fine. Share a quote, draw the line. I'm so kind, read the sign.
Cut the line, tight schedule, dude. Take the last seat, blame the mood. Leave a mess, staff will do. Flip a rumor, checking on you. Free box pocketed product test. Wore it once, return as defect. Post my giving with perfect crop. Tag 3 brands, chase the pop.
I live kindly, watch me shine. Sweet hello, I'm doing fine. Share a quote, draw the line. I'm so kind, read
so grateful, that's what I said. Switch the bill when tips run thin. Call it round, slide the win. DM care, then screen and spin. Virtue varnish over the grin. If I get caught, I soften the tone. Man, well guys, then put down the phone. I live kindly, watch me shine. Sweet hello, I'm doing fine. Share a quote, draw the line. I'm so kind, read the sign. Hand on heart, I sell the grace. Smile like merch in a spotless case. Practice nice like a practice face. Sane on stage, off stage. I live kindly, watch me shine. Sweet hello, I'm doing fine. Share a quote, draw the line. I'm so kind, read the sign. I live kindly, watch me shine. Sweet hello, I'm doing fine. Share a quote, draw the line. I'm so kind, read the sign. Press the doorbell once, nobody comes outside. Maybe once is too little, I think about a second try. Press the doorbell once, the bell rings, it's fine. I know I pressed it, still nothing answers this time. I don't wanna push, I won't beg this door. A gentle sign is given, I won't press it more. If quiet is an answer, I can read that line. If welcome is waiting, it will meet my time. I practice my patience, I pocket the need. Because forcing the moment makes kindness bleed. Press the doorbell, nobody comes outside. Maybe once is too little, I think about a second try. Press the doorbell once, the bell rings, it's fine. I know I pressed it, still nothing answers this time. Heard the little chime, the system's working right. It isn't a broken button, the timing's out of sight. The choice isn't mine, the doorway gets to choose. I stand with steady breathing, I've got nothing to lose. Between hope and hurry, there's a fine line. I keep my heart quiet, hoping our timing aligns. Press the doorbell, nobody comes outside. Maybe once is too little, I think about a second try. Press the doorbell once, the bell rings, it's fine. I know I pressed it, still nothing answers this time. Maybe morning opens where midnight kept inside. I leave a small signal and take an easy stride. What opens will open when the moment says it's time. One small ring is plenty, I hold that in my mind. Press the doorbell once, nobody comes outside. Maybe once is too little, I think about a second try. Press the doorbell once, the bell rings, it's fine. I know I pressed it, still nothing answers this time. Press the doorbell once, nobody comes outside. Too little, I think about a second try. Press the doorbell once, the bell rings, it's fine. I know I pressed it, talk too much. My days keep stacking. Not asking for pity, just pressure cracking. I talk to stay afloat when the dread comes back in. Hear it, let it pass. I'm not asking for sympathy.
We meet up. I start with a sigh, then now spills the list. Late rent, late replies. Card failed last week, I froze mid-try. Slept through alarms, a deadline slid by. I grumble and grin, you ask me why. Not dragging your care, just pressure that's high. Talking keeps balance, not volume or hype. Once it's out of my mouth, I can tie it up tight.
I talk too much, my days keep stacking. Not asking for pity, just pressure cracking.
How's the words going? How's your words on stream? Level 8? Ooh. 78 out of 62. You guys are killing it. Hey Lurker, how are you? Gold. Ooh, in the last second. Oh, you advanced 2 levels. Wow. You want me to keep it going? I don't know what I'm doing right now, so I'll give you one more. We'll go one more round. I'll just be little. Just a little cat in the corner. Dildo was 100% there. Damn it. You didn't do it? You didn't dild it? Can't believe you've done this. Yeah, you want to do some kook? One of the E's is fake. Hey Marsh, come here. Come here, you healthy 100-pound boy. Oh, babe. Babe? You know he's fat because he's got titties. When he sits like that, he's got cleavage.
Yeah, that's his mane.
You have cleavage. You have titties in there. He's a big boy. Love you. Hey, you. You got titties? You got big tickle bitties, Marshall? He's a beautiful, buxom boy. Yeah. True that. He's just like me, for real, for real. When he pushes his elbows together, he's got tickle bitties. Hi, buddy. I like when he just sits. He sits under my desk next to me and lets me pet him. And then he just looks up at me from under the desk. He's so sweet. Hi. Game over. Yikes. Only 8 words, huh? Just kidding. That one looked really hard. Good job, guys. Good job. You made it to level 10. What's the max you've made it to? 18? Sorry. Sorry for all the titty talk. Hi, I'm Kat. Welcome to my titty talk. 18. Damn. I'm gonna have to leave you guys here for like an hour one day. And then you'll really do a good job. Okay, let me get rid of that. Let's bring that down. And then let's see here. Good job. Good job, Tyler. I love that. It's fun. I like games like that. Every now and again, I'll go through like a word game spell and I just am all over Scrabble, wordplay, words on stream if I'm in someone else's stream that's got it going on. And then I'm like, no. Now I don't want to play this anymore. I don't like word games anymore. I go through phases. So what do you guys think? Do you want some Kukuro games? Do you want something more chill and I'll just play and we hang and chat? Or you guys got you here? You available? Sag. Sleepy? Peepee? Peepee cheeks? Because I'm torn between... That was my third option, actually. Ocarina of Time speedrun. Let's see. I'm going to do a poll. Yeah, I do. Oh, you the dungeon, but you have to be present. The people need to be here and be available for the dungeon. For the dungeon. What you want. Hang on. What you want. What you need. Kukuro games. Tomodachi and chill. What's another option? I think those are the options. Or reality TV on YouTube. I'm gonna put that on there. There you go. What you want, what you need. Vote in the chat. Oh my god. Was your rec not Kukuro? Is it WTP? Was your recommendation WTP? It's it's always the same. Oh, bow, bow. You must vote, chat. You must go to the polls. Pokemon, go to the polls and tell me what you want. Do you want to play Kukuro games all together? Do you want to just chill and I'll have Tomodachi? Do you want me to put some YouTube stuff on? You have just over a minute to let it be known. So help me God, if we play Kukuro games and no one's playing with me, I'll be very sad. Oh, I'm so small and in the corner all alone. Hang on, hang on. Okay. Okay, there we go. Everything's better. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Thank you. Oh my god, head pats and biscuits. Ooh, I must have been a really good girl. Thank you so much, Zell. Thank you. External, good to see you. How's it going? Wow, if you look next to me, there's quite a bit of room in this mug for activities. Should probably get you all in here. Should probably get you all in here with me. Look it! Thank you so much, Dope, for the specialize. For me and Beef. Hey, Beef, watch him. Look at that. Look at his eyeballs. He's a good boy. He's a good Beef. Kukuro it is. Oh, but it was very close. It was a very close vote. The people have said what they want, what they need, and it's Kukuro. Let's see. Okay, let me get that up. Stop it. It's like you don't even know. Sleepy, the community's growing so fast. Maybe some of them don't know. Googly eyes are sort, aren't they? I like them. Okay, let's see. Let's get the Kukuro up here. Where is it? There it is. Where? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Do you know what I want? Do you know what I'm gonna do actually? Before we get into the Kukuro games, I am going to end stream. Hear me now, rude boy. I'm gonna end the stream, chat, but I'm gonna restart it right away. If you are watching from YouTube or Twitter and you want to join us for some Kukuro chat games, then please come see me here on Twitch, twitch.tv/cattywampusvt. I'm just doing this because I want to listen to music and I don't want the YouTube gods to strike me down again. And I have to stream directly to Twitch because if I stream to Twitch and Twitter, the fucking thing still does the thing. So if you're on Twitter, if you're on YouTube and you want to join us, twitch.tv/cattywampusvt. For the rest of you, the stream's going to end. Give me like 3 seconds. Okay, give me like 30 seconds and then I'll be back. So refresh your screens, okay? Don't go anywhere because we're playing Kukuro. I'll see you in just a couple seconds. This is my Irish exit.